Yo, what's poppin', everybody, man? I am your host, Mr. J Hill.
Look dumb.
My co-host is, I don't know what's going on. He's Haitian, everybody, so you know Haitians don't care.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I mean,
He's starting off this joint hot.
well, I mean, you know Haitians don't really, you know.
They don't what?
Haitians are cruddy. I'm
That's
cruddy.
crazy. So all my Zoes out there, you probably won't. Don't worry.
Oh, you really try?
You probably won't.
What the fuck that mean? You got shit falling? Oh, he throwing voodoo. Yo, you please said the word.
I knew you was going to go there.
That's crazy.
He's sticking the Haitians on me. I thought we was better than that. He said, "He power." I'm like, what the hell that mean? Start falling out the sky. I hope you see that on camera.
That woo on your ass.
Nigga put the voodoo on me.
Your ass.
That's crazy.
Oh, make sure you see it was falling earlier.
This nigga stupid. How my hat look, man? It's straight. Should I just put
It
my
fixed
hair
this a
up?
little bit. Yeah, it's better. It's better.
God, this nigga.
It's better.
Shit. I don't like this. I look like a.
Do it look better?
old
Am I
dad.
lying? No.
That's a. Him?
No, you.
Oh. Like with
How
my
about,
hair.
Just leave
why
it
do you
alone.
need the hat?
My hair.
His head not done.
You have locks. My hair not
Not
done.
supposed to be.
Girl, you just took an hour to
she
get,
just
get
really just
ready.
put her hair. She laid her edges and everything. Zoom
Okay,
in.
that don't mean it's done.
She
Clock
is
your teeth. Man, fuck that. You know what? We're gonna have that days. You know?
Yo, what's poppin', everybody, man? Again, welcome to the 1% Better Show. I am your host, Mr. J Hill.
Alexander the Blanc is here.
We are here. Special guest, Miss Janae. Music is here.
Yes,
Period.
ma'am.
Yo, you know how we get down. How was your week? Well, for all of the supporters that been supporting us, we thank you. Make sure you support even further by doing your big one and making a donation down below. You could do Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle, and everything. All the information is going to be down below. Leave a note so we can give you a shout out in the next episode, and we greatly appreciate your support. Let's go on. Let's get started.
Do I get a percentage of the donations for today?
No,
What?
I was just wondering.
it's okay.
That was aspirational. You know?
Now they're going to think I'm just out here pimping these hoes. That's what they're going to think,
Not
Jay.
hoes. Hold on.
Oh, my bad.
Oh my god.
Shit, you know, you got to be
I
politically
told you,
correct in every...
mercury is in Gatorade. You got to be
Facts.
careful about how you communicate.
Yeah, the lemonade.
pissing
Well,
in
maybe the
lemonade.
lemonade and the Gatorade is what y'all drinking, and that's why your communication is off.
Okay, hold up. This,
You know what I'm saying? It's pissing in the
how,
lemonade.
that's the point. Y'all drinking Minute Maid, not lemonade. Y'all drinking that bullshit. That's that bullshit y'all drinking with all the additives and shit. in
What we
it. That's the issue.
Got
Y'all
that
not
yellow
drinking.
five,
Y'all not
that-
drinking purified lemonade. The freshly
First
squeezed.
of all,
What
not
happened?
purified. He's purified.
Back in the day,
you could have just been organic.
Back in the day, your grandmother used to have a bunch of lemons and make freshly squeezed lemonade. Now
Who grandmother?
Nigga, we was on Country Cock.
I'm about to say that this nigga lying.
And
Who
powdered
grandmother?
lemonade. Stop
That-
playing with the
Okay,
internet.
for the 2 scoops, the sugar,
Yeah,
you're
you right.
bugging.
Back in the day,
So
we got
your
aspirational
grandmother-
and try to make that lemonade.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Man,
And
how
use
was
the-
your week, man? Come on,
It
man.
was
What's new?
great.
Anything
It was
good?
great. Nothing
Was
new.
you being free this week? Was you living your life free?
You're annoying.
Was you having a good time? Was like, I'm just saying, like, was you being useful? Was you living your life free?
Tell y'all something about Jay. Jay's full of shit. Jay can say a million words without saying nothing at all.
Hey, I just
You
said a
know,
lot.
Very youthful week. You know?
Oh,
It was
okay.
a great. I had to tap back into my old self.
Tap in.
I had a good therapy session.
That's good.
Hey,
And that's
man.
why I was youthful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
I
that's
got to
good.
Unpack some things. It was great.
Yeah, I gotta get back to BetterHelp, man. I ain't gonna You use BetterHelp, or you just go through like
So ironically, my CEO put me on with this therapist, and
black, white,
black.
man?
She's a
woman?
reverend woman.
Oh, so you talk to the lady quite literally.
To the lady, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Talk to the lady that talked to the Lord.
Yep. She be reading me for Phil
Hallelujah.
too. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
I miss therapy for sure. It's definitely good. So that's the highlight of your week, like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, no, this
Don't
week
say
was
it like
quiet.
that. That's a really good highlight.
Nah, this week was really quiet. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, there wasn't too much that happened. I mean, trying to get back in the routine of going to the gym. Yeah, bro, it was pretty boring. It was a pretty boring weekend.
Yeah.
I went to a networking event.
What networking
So, like, I'm
event?
using this app.
You
I
ain't
don't know
tell
if
me
I
about
can
no
talk about
networking event.
I don't know if I can talk about the app.
What, Hinge?
Nah. It's like this secret app.
A secret app.
I think I got
I
inducted into
can't
the.
talk
I think
about it.
I think I got inducted into the Illuminati.
You talking Raya?
Huh?
Raya?
No, it's like clock out.
You don't know nothing about that.
What the hell is that?
Nobody know nothing about that.
What
Oh,
is
you know
that?
something about? I bet you do.
There's too much apps out here.
Raya,
It is too
I
many
tried to get on
apps.
Raya.
It's a
They had me on a
You
waiting
said
list
the T app?
forever.
That
Oh,
what
the
you
T
said?
app?
Too many apps out here.
Oh, that's the
No,
the
that's
networking?
not the app he's
no,
talking
no,
about.
no. I can't get on this.
It's
Oh, so
only
you
for
really not gonna say
women.
the networking app?
I said it.
What was it?
It's called Clock Out, but I don't
Clock it.
Clock
Clock
out.
out.
But you gotta get accepted
Look, he
into
about to
there and
say gay
everything.
shit. Look, he said clock it.
No.
I thought you about to start putting your fingers together.
That's crazy.
I was like, oh man, we lost them. God damn.
Atlanta got us.
Another
Go
one
with the
bites
wind.
the dust.
Another one bites the goddamn dust.
Crazy.
Okay. All right. So
But yeah, no.
Clock
So
out.
I joined this like creative group, and then they had like a networking event for like it was an introduction joint. It was cool. I got to talk to you about that because
You
she
do
was
because you
talking
ain't tell me you
about
didn't invite me. I wasn't cool enough. That's
you
good.
were on the
said-
stage.
Jay said, "Am I
He
not
was on
turtle
the-
enough
He's
for
not
the
cool
turtle
enough,
club?"
but he was on stage with Raw 49 and Sexy Red.
All right. Before we get to that,
He was
speaking of apps, right?
uh-huh.
Oh damn, this ain't a man. Speaking of apps, right?
He saying what, a safe space? That what you about to say?
Why is that a safe space though?
He always about to
You know
say
I ain't
that.
scared. I ain't scared. Hey, you want to be here? You go. Well, anyway, so look. Speaking of apps, right?
Jesus.
So let me tell you about. Oh my God, Janae was right. So a while ago,
Whoa.
Okay,
So,
run it
we
back.
started
Say
out
it
hot.
again. Say it again. Say it again.
so a while ago, I downloaded Hinge, right? So I've been on Hinge for a while, right? But I don't really be on there for real. Like I don't be on there for real, right? Somebody DMs me today and say, "Yo, I think somebody is impersonating you on." If I ain't delete that shit so fast.
I told you. He don't listen.
Yo,
I told him. He
yo.
told me something. When he told me that I'm single, I'm gonna go ahead and get on them apps. I said, bro,
Yo.
the apps is not for you. You not a nigga that can get on that app. Like you can't.
I deleted that shit so fast. She said somebody.
Impersonating you.
She said, I think somebody.
Like, damn, for real? You gotta respond. Now you gotta play green for real.
I said, oh shit.
Send me a screenshot. What they say?
I said the eyes like, oh word. She said,
Another eyes, nigga.
Send a screenshot. What they
said-
talking about?
she said, I ain't screenshot. I said, oh shit. She said, you wasn't know that was? I ignored this shit out her ass. What's your fucking business?
Oh, she was trying to match with you and you ain't match back.
Oh man.
You said you
said,
ignored the
"Swipe me
message.
out."
Hell yeah. That shit was hilarious because like, all right, so let me tell you why I did it, bro. Remember a while ago when I
You
had
need
the
some
show?
water, nigga. You
Yeah.
yeah.
So remember the show I did with Candace, right? Candace got way more followers than me. She was talking about like Hinge and shit. Something like if she can do it, she got like 500,000 followers. I can do it. So I get on there. Mind you, I really don't be doing like I just be on there, and like I don't be feeling bad because the girl be like, "What you on here for?" And I be like, "Nothing for real." I ain't gonna lie, like you don't even want to mess. I swear, you can look at it. I'm like, man, I just on here, so I stopped using the app, and I'm thinking like, I just stopped using it for real. Yeah, all right. Until one day, they charged me again, and that's how I knew that I still was on the app. But so
Wait, you have to pay for Hinge?
yeah. You gotta pay for
Every
everything.
eye, you got something in your eye.
Yeah, you gotta pay for everything. So, what is it called? I unsubscribed. But like it, like it still had like when you unsubscribe from something, it don't like cancel until
The next
cycle.
round.
exactly. So I technically was still on there. So when she DM me, I said, "Oh hell no!" But yeah. So anyway, Janae was right. Janae been told me she was like, "Bro, you can't be on that app, bro." I'm like, "Bro, why not?" I thought it was.
I'm usually right. I
Oh
think
my god.
What is this episode?
that is
titled?
crazy. The sucking of the teeth, the huffing and the puffing like the big bad wolf is crazy. I'm not usually right.
How was your week, Janae?
It was right.
It was right.
Just right.
That was good.
The energy is just amazing.
You know, tell us about your week?
Oh, I had a good week. I had therapy too.
You did?
I did.
What else you do?
Have you been in therapy?
Now, why you keep trying to skate over everybody's therapy session? Because you ain't in therapy?
Oh wow.
Yeah, oh wow, it's right. We need
Therapy
to call a
coming
lady for
soon.
you.
Better help.
You know what? I'm about to say, don't even worry about it. I'm going to tell my
That's the
therapist,
episode
I got
title.
somebody for
Better.
you.
Better help. That's the title. No, it's cool.
You better stop. You stop putting them on. They ain't getting you no money.
They not.
They might.
It worked though. You know
We
what?
don't need no mites, no shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You need it in the bank.
Better
You know-
help. You heard this first.
You know why I like BetterHelp though? So like BetterHelp, of course, I think the only thing I don't like about therapy is once a week. Unless I'm just a cheap ass, I can't afford more than once a week. So if they
No,
offer,
it's usually once a week.
I'm about to say if they offer other options, I ain't know nothing about
They
it.
do offer other options, but that means you really need help, babe.
Crisis mode. Not necessarily.
Not you. I'm just saying.
I want more than one time a week. We need to be every day. If I had therapy every single day, I'll probably be better than all you niggas. And I'm looking at you judging.
First of all, you're not even gonna go every day.
Shit. Every day at 9 a.m., I'll do that. I would definitely do that. At 9 a.m., I would do that for sure.
I don't think that would be considered therapy at that point.
Why not?
I think that would probably be more so like life coaching as opposed to
Literally,
therapy.
like
Because
everyday
actually,
check-in.
It would be better help.
That's overwhelming
Actually-
as fuck.
I call it therapy, but she's more like a life coach in this particular season
Yeah, man.
because there's no diagnosis.
Well, mine's is therapy.
Yeah, Janae be in there, faithful. She be rushing out. I gotta get to therapy like it's...
It's in person.
Nah.
No, it's virtual.
How do you feel about it? Like virtual? Do you feel like that helps you?
I mean, to me, it's the same thing. You ain't gonna touch me if I'm sitting there. It don't matter whether I'm. You know, like in person, like you're not gonna hug me. You're not gonna put your hands on me. To talk to you is to talk to you. The same way I'm talking to you on FaceTime or whatever. Like it's still the same thing. Like this, I don't have to physically be in front of you. I see her face. She see my face. We talk. She see my reactions. I see hers.
Have you ever done an in-person therapy session?
I have.
That feel like it's a intense. Picture just talking to somebody in person, sitting on a couch and looking them in the eye. It's like you want to like just imagine sitting on the couch and that's intimate as hell. No. Okay, cool. It's just me.
Nigga,
cool.
you're literally sitting right here having a conversation. You want to fuck right now? Stupid ass.
I mean,
what was that?
A three-way?
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
You niggas are
I mean,
shit. Today's the Lord's Day.
We could go from YouTube to OnlyFans.
Oh no.
Members only.
Nigga just told me I couldn't even get.
I can't even
couldn't
talk
even
about
get
shit like that on
30%.
camera. Next thing you know, Jay Hill harassing his co-host. Oh my God. I quit. You can't do nothing in today's. We gonna get to the T-app shit, but
Oh my God.
we gonna get to it.
No,
but-
we will.
What you be saying? Remember something? You said something.
I said I was in therapy. I went to therapy this week.
That's all you do?
That's all you do is crazy.
Oh my God.
I went to the gym. Let me say something. I went to the gym and I hurt my back.
Oh my God.
So I'm dead ass.
How you hurt your back?
All right, so this is the thing, I've been working on my physique or whatever. And you a hater.
I'm not hating. You
I was
good.
trying to do
I'm not gonna hate.
Thank you. I was trying to do good mornings, but I seen this video of this girl doing seated good mornings. And so I had never seen nobody do it before. So I was like, let me try it. And I just couldn't really get the form correct. And by the time I stood up, my fucking back tweaked. And I was like,
RDLs.
RDO.
Mm-hmm.
How you get good morning from that?
good morning. Well, it's like, so I think they call it good morning because it's like a sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it's you go down and then you rise up, but you put the weights on your back. And so I had the barbell. Unfortunately, I had a very heavy, I had the 60-pound one. And so you bend down and then
you had a 60-pound one.
Yeah.
It's strong ass.
And then you lift up. And so I tweaked my back doing that.
Oh, you did it like, okay.
I did the actual, on the
Instead
barbell on
of
my
like-
back and went down.
Oh, no, that's not RDL.
No, that's not an RDL. RDLs is when the weight is in front of you.
In front of you,
The
yeah.
good morning is when it's on your back.
Okay.
So yeah, did that, tweaked my back. In
You've been
pain.
out of commission ever since.
I ain't been back to the gym yet.
Damn.
But I feel a little better today.
Let me ask you a question though.
Mm-hmm.
When you like hurt yourself in the gym or like out doing your hobby, like are you still trying to have like grown up time? Or like do you need some time to rest?
Depends on what your body says.
Because like
Depends
if
where
I'm
the
your
injury
partner,
is.
right? You said what?
Depends where the injury is.
Okay. Because if I'm your partner, right? And you just doing some hobby shit, some shit that ain't getting you paid, and you hurt yourself, and we can't do it,
Now you
now
mad?
you affecting me.
No,
Now you on some goofy shit. Like you need to reevaluate.
Shut up. You need
No.
to reevaluate yourself.
No.
But where's
Because
the injury at?
That was selfish as hell.
Bro, if you think about it, so I run, right? Let's just say running, I
You
can't
could
say
pull a
running.
muscle running.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but running is like, that's a pretty serious hobby nowadays.
But
But let's
You
just say
see how you want to
that's
say
like-
you want to put it? It's a serious
So I was-
hobby, boy.
I was-
Shut
no,
the
no,
fuck
I was
up. A
playing
hobby
flag-
is a hobby.
No, I was playing flag
Just because
football.
you take it seriously
I
don't mean
was playing
it.
flag football the other day, right?
Okay.
Let's say I hurt myself playing flag football. It's like, bro, you're too old to be out there playing flag football, running around like a little ass kid. Like, come on, bro. Like,
that's
have you hurt
cardio.
yourself like that? And is it?
But that's
Let me be
cardio for
very
you,
clear. No, let me also be very clear that if this is a hobby that you enjoy and it makes you happy, as your partner, I'm going to respect that. It ain't about it being serious or nothing because you're not getting paid for running either, motherfucker.
Shit. I mean, you get sponsorships.
You can, but you don't.
I got a couple things for free. Why you hating on me?
I'm not. You hating on your imaginary partner who could possibly get hurt doing a hobby. Like, that was stupid as shit.
What?
I don't like the direction of this show already.
Because why did you even say that? Like, what's wrong with you? How did you even get there? Why would you go there? I'm
trying to understand the energy.
I don't know.
I said that 2 minutes into the
I was just joking.
Oh, okay.
But what was, again, what is injured? Like anything, because you can still get it on with the injury.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like,
y'all are some fucking horny ass.
I mean, it's not horny. I'm just seriously.
I like your back. That's
different.
And think about it. If you hurt your back, right?
You can't.
Are you still trying to fuck me? It's like, now you selfish. Like, you know my back fucked up. Come on, you still want to have sex? Like, come on, like, come on, bro. Come on.
I'm about to say, so I think for a man, you wouldn't be able to have sex if you hurt your back.
Yeah.
But if a woman was to be like, well, I'm going to just go ahead and suck your dick, you would be like, well, okay.
Help me. Help please.
So, yeah, you can get down there. You can do a little head.
When my back messed up?
No, nigga, I'm talking about if I hurt my back and
You can give hit before, you can give hit with a hurt back?
I can receive.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
You can't even see you back.
God, she is
First
great.
of all, let's be clear.
Hey, guys, she's single. I'm just saying.
I was saying I can receive. However, can
know.
give as well.
Oh, shit.
There are ways. So get a grip.
All right, so my week
How was your
pretty,
week? Yeah, how was your week?
My week was pretty decent. Remind me again. I'm getting
How long
old.
we been? How long
I
has been
did.
since we recorded?
Now, what I've done, I've been around. Damn.
This week?
What you did this week?
Yeah. AGP was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Earn Your Leisure.
Earn Your Leisure was a really good conversation. We're going to drop that next week, guys. And I'm doing Invest Fest. If you guys want to come, make sure you come holler at me. Doing Invest Fest, and I'm doing Podcast Summit. We did the interview with Earn Your Leisure. I hosted AGP. Man, I've been trying to host AGP for like 10 years. Let me stop painting this almost false narrative. I tried to host AGP 10 years ago. I haven't been trying to host it for 10 years.
So it hasn't been persistent.
Yeah. So, but I did ask them a few times. They wasn't rocking with me at first, and now, had to step away, get my name up, and they called me back to do it. And yesterday, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a great experience. I thought I didn't think that I wasn't as confident as the outcome that actually happened, if I'm making sense. Like, I wasn't as confident at first.
Atlantic. Is it because they moved it to Atlantic Station?
I ain't give a fuck about that. No,
But because they said at Morris Brown, he used to go.
it's because I'm 34. Like, that's why I wasn't confident. I don't give a damn about no Greek picnic. So, like, I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's fair.
there's gonna be a bunch of kids out there, whatever. And I get out there, and it was actually a cool time. You seen some adults out there, right?
It was some adults there.
Yeah,
some grown people.
Some grown men.
I said people, and he went men.
Did you like meet any people? Anybody?
He know I met people. That's
I really don't. We ain't even talk about this yet.
Antagonizer.
I'm not. I didn't even know. We didn't even talk about this yet. Did you meet anybody?
Yeah, I met some people.
Okay, cool. So like, yeah, it was some. No, I'm did that. So it was some grown up there. I thought it was dope. So the OG Greeks popped out. You know what I'm saying? The alum popped out. It was dope.
Did they have like step competition and stuff?
They had a stroll competition. Yeah.
Stroll competition.
Yeah, and shout out to the Sigmas, bro. They've been doing this shit for 10 plus years. Ever since I came in the front, they've been winning step shows and stroll comps forever. So shout out, even though I hate the Sigmas, huh?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I respect, but like ignorant me, y'all know, ignorant Jay, hate the Sigmas, but respectable Jay, it's all love for everybody.
But did they win yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like it wasn't even close. You
lose.
said it like it wasn't even close. Like, damn.
They don't lose. Like, they be winning that shit. Yeah, they be winning. Like,
I'm trying to understand. I
understand what the niggas, when it comes, I gotta pay respect. When it comes to that step and that stroll and shit, they really do that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, they be creative as hell. And I think that's because they be stealing everybody's shit. Nick gonna have fun with that.
As soon as he said that, I looked down, I was like, yeah, that's a clip right there.
I know what I be doing. Hey, you know, streaming niggas ain't got shit on me, but whatever. They won. The Reds won. They had a great show. Rob 49 came out, and Rob 49 brought Sexy Red. Let me tell you how
They didn't get the interview.
dope, huh?
They didn't get the interview, yo.
I'm not about to walk. First of all,
They didn't get the interview. That's all I did.
all right, so let me tell the story, right? So Sexy Red is such a like down ass chick, like the hood chick. She pull up and hair not done. She got the most regular outfit on. It looked like she was running to the store.
What store?
Corner store.
The corner store, nigga.
She had a
Like,
little ALO set.
A-Lo?
ALO. A-L-O.
Is that like Rainbow?
No, nigga. What? They it's like sportswear, but it's for women.
Oh, like
I don't know what the hell
well, I'm
you're
sure they
talking
have
about.
men.
like Lulu.
But I guess athletic wear. She had on some
It's like
athleisure.
Skims,
Oh, it's
but-
athleisure.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so whatever, right? She come out there, turn the crowd up, go crazy. Mind you, look, I'm like, yo, everybody put y'all phones in the air. You ready for Ride 49? They might be tired. Everybody ain't really put their phones up. A few people. But when he came out there, people put their phones up, right? Let's just say you saw how many more phones there was when Sexy Red pulled up. She just came out there like, I'm looking for yeah, shake that. First of all, y'all gotta stop playing with Big Sexy.
Remember we were having that conversation last week?
Hold on. Let me get my monologue in. Y'all better stop playing with Big Sexy. The biggest. I used to have little jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. So you step your ass in the club. You ever been in the club when a Sexy Red song come on?
It changes. The atmosphere changes.
Don't play Sexy Red before 12 o'clock. That's how fire she is. If you in a club, I don't want to hear Sexy Red before 12 o'clock. Before midnight, that's how fire her music is in the club. No? Think of a Sexy Red song.
You said one.
You can play one before.
You can play, ooh, baby.
Why did his fucking lips turn up like that?
Babe, I love you. You my everything.
That's the only thing you can play.
No, I'm saying you can play that after 12. And that's probably one of the most chill songs. Sexy Red got club bangers, bro.
She does.
You know who Sexy Red remind me of? And I think I might have said this before. Did I say this before?
Mm-mm.
She remind me of Cardi B. Remember when Cardi B first came out? She was going so hard for Fashion Nova, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loved Cardi B because she was like your everyday chick, like your round the way chick. I think that's why we loved her because like she was her. She ain't trying to be nobody else. She wasn't trying to fake. You know what I'm saying? Eventually she got money. She started getting all of the things and shit like that. But when she first came out, she was like, yo, this is me. I feel like Sexy Red is the same way. So to even see her on stage with thousands of people out there, regular as can be.
She didn't have her hair done.
Bro, she didn't even have her hair done. It was like, but not even like, you know how like a girl don't have her hair done, they probably like try to do a slick back ponytail.
Nah,
it was not even
had
that.
big puffy ponytail. She
like she just took her hair out.
Was she supposed to be there? Was it just like, she was just like, whatever?
She knew she was going to perform. She was with, she wasn't booked, but she was with Rob. So she knew she was going, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, she ain't know she was going to perform. So for her to do that, I'm like, yo, that shows so much about her. And I know people might be on the internet. I don't know what the word is, but they probably can try to joke and say she came not dressed and all this. But who gives a fuck? Like she came, gave the people a great show, and people love that.
So
get them sexy.
Because when did she come back from tour? Because ain't she touring with Drake?
I don't know.
Because I could have sworn I saw her on stage with him.
Don't look at me. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I could have sworn she was touring with Drake.
I just know she came. Shout out to for real though, Josiah. Shout out to Tiwa. Shout out to all of the everybody that had something to do with AGP. I didn't know that they was around. This was their 21st year, bro.
What?
21 years, bro.
What about how long has Texas been doing this?
Texas?
Yeah.
Why you bring up Texas?
Because I just thought about it because they got theirs next week.
Yeah, I just try to keep everything because I don't know what's going on when the world. You know, I just be like, but no, Texas is well, I don't want to say relatively new because I think I've done Texas like one of the first years they came out. I think probably like 15 maybe. I don't know. I don't give me the line. But I will tell you this. Texas Greek Picnic is something to experience.
Bro, I saw the video. I was on their page and I saw the drone shot. That shit looked like Rolling Loud.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like attendance,
yeah.
I was like, damn, it's that many people. So, have you been to a festival at Atlantic Station before? Like Tequila Fest or Mimosa Fest or anything there?
Where I was just at? No, it was my first time. Okay. I've heard about it, but that was my first time.
I was just curious, like, what your experience was there. Because I feel like when I go there, that venue, for some reason, I've never seen it packed out. Like, nobody can pack that area out. So I was just curious to see, like, what your...
It was good. It was a good amount of people. It was packed. I mean, what you think?
Did they have vendors and stuff?
Packed.
Yeah.
They had vendors and all that stuff?
Yeah.
It was dope.
Really?
Bro. It was fire. It was, and what I was, again, shout out to the staff for real. No, jokes aside. They did a hell of a job. They were so organized.
Yeah.
Like, it was a flawless show when it comes to execution. That means a lot, especially in a Greek show like that. Shout out to them. Not for real. Like, I was just shout out to Tiwa. Shout out to Jay. Everybody that helped put the show together. Shit was fire.
You want to run it back?
It's up to them. Hopefully we won't talk about other Greek shows too much that I could get hired again.
We could bleep it out. We could cut that.
We don't gotta cut it out. It's my shit. It's my shit. That's why I love it here. Ah man.
What else? What else is your week?
This is pretty. But they're like, this nigga is not safe. You can cut that out, Nick. I love it here. Oh man. But no, the week.
It was a pretty quiet week.
Yeah.
The week before, I think you were at Cleveland. Was that the week before?
That was last weekend.
Yeah, I had my life just a run-on sentence. It just don't stop.
You were at Cleveland the week before.
I might be like a low-key, like a rock star, almost. Maybe. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. It's like some telepathy. Like
I don't know what's going on.
That's going on.
I'm about to start putting people out.
That's crazy.
I could just feel. You know how you could feel like eyes right here?
No, go ahead. I thought we talked about that.
Urban League?
Did we?
I don't know.
On the last podcast, no? I don't know. That's why I didn't even bring it up. I don't know.
Did y'all record this week?
Yeah,
No, I was checking the date. So no, we didn't talk about it.
Okay, no, for real. I never knew that shit be that fun.
The conferences?
Yes.
It be lit. You never been to SFS?
I never been to like a conference. Like I never.
One thing that I learned about this is just like professionals are still people.
Professional, that's the word.
Like,
professionals are like professionals in the workspace, Catholic girls in like high school space.
Nigga.
It's the same. It's like equal. Like if you from the hood, right? Cause y'all not trying to be real. It's
we
cool.
throwing the evidence to them.
Look at that.
Nah, you real.
All right, cool. Cause that ain't cool.
He said y'all is sluts.
In high school, right? You're a Catholic girl in high school.
The Catholic school girls.
The Catholic school girls. Every nigga in the hood know about the Catholic school girls. Every nigga.
God.
You should. If you know what I'm saying, you's about something. Catholic school girl, professionals.
Don't let the title fool you.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Just don't let the title fool you.
Yo, and honestly, outside of like that type of stuff, right? Because I don't know what nobody do. Like honestly, right? All I'm gonna say is they have fun. Like so much so, like I'm not gonna say like who I was working with or whatever, but the company I was working with, right? Like the people that hired me, I don't want nothing to do with y'all after work. Cause I don't want y'all to see what I do for fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking. I might say something inappropriate. I might do the wrong dance. I don't know. I want to keep my job because y'all pay me good. Shout out to them. They pay me real good.
Mm-hmm.
So like I go to a party and it's a guy at the party. He ain't doing nothing, but he just at the party. And he like, Jay, you ain't invite me? I'm like, nigga, no. Why would I invite you? Like, what are you talking about?
I don't want you to see me in this light, nigga.
Like, and I'm not doing nothing. But it's like, no, I'm just drinking, smoking some hookah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm vibing.
They had hookah?
After the conference, bro.
I'm about to say at the club, fool.
Listen what yes. After the conference.
Alex, close your mouth. Why are you
Everything
shocked?
was
It's a
going on,
lounge.
bro.
Everybody got
Like
hookah.
they
Nah,
had
they don't
parties.
normally be having hookah
Bro,
lounge,
listen.
though. That's the crazy part.
That's what I'm telling you. I got in at 2:30, right?
Uh-huh.
We had to get up at I had to be there by like 8 or something, like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm bugging. I'm out. I left early. Oh my God, it was crazy realization, bro. So one of the girls that was like she had a leadership position.
Mm-hmm.
She was there. I'm like, yo, what time y'all left? She's like, we ain't get back. It's like 4:30. I said, oh my, bro. And these is, mind you, because this is my first time experiencing something like this. So like, when I first get to the conference, I'm working. Ain't no chit chat, ain't no sock. I'm working, right? So I'm just paying attention to everybody that's there. Like the people that's telling me what to do. Like, I'm like, you know, the leaderships and shit. I'm like, okay, they leaders, they bosses. Whew.
You also got to consider the fact that this is somebody that hired you on, so you like contract, right?
Yeah.
These people, they around each other all the time. They do each other regularly, so they know each other.
No. Let me tell you.
No?
Let me tell you.
I was about to tell you. Go ahead.
So, one of the girls, right? Because they work together. I forgot what we was talking about, right? And she was like, whatever happened, I forgot exactly what we was talking about. But it was a time where we was about to like meet with the girl she worked with. and she cut it like how she was talking. It was like night and day. She's like, I don't want them to know who I am, like how I really am. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, you talking about being a chameleon? Like, it was insane. Like, seeing it, bro. Yeah, it was a code switch.
It's a code switch.
But you gotta understand, because like you said, because I'm contracting, I don't really code switch. So I don't know how to, like, I don't know how to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't write an email. Like, if I'm gonna cuss you, I'm gonna cuss you. Like, who the fuck you talking to, right?
Somebody said that about you yesterday, too.
What?
At the festival.
What?
It's like, yo, Jay is the realest host ever. The
I
nigga
can't.
is so boardable. He don't never turn that shit off. It don't matter where we at, what he doing. The nigga host,
I've
anything
seen
he
him
do.
in a workspace.
Bro, I can't.
When you were working in Scrum, like when you were doing that.
But even there, that's why I couldn't code switch. It was hard. It was hard, bro. Like, they talking and shit. I'm like, and these white people they be cursing in meetings. I'm like, shit, let a nigga like me
Don't
curse.
you
I'm gonna get
dare.
fired.
No, you can't. Yeah.
Y'all got going on here. They like, oh, some shit. These white people be cursing like shit. Like, God damn, they get on my fucking nerves. I swear to God, they be cursing. So anyway, like the code switch was it was just different because I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
So like, just to see it in the corporate space, it was dope as hell. Again, like, I don't know what people be doing in that personal time, but like, just hearing the stories, they like, yo, it get crazy, bro. Like, it get crazy.
So, you know, my first interaction with that was, you ever heard of CBCF, like CBC Weekend?
Congressional Black Caucus?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
In DC?
Yes.
Okay.
Bro. This is why.
They be fucking.
No. Has nothing to do with fucking this nigga. You freaky ass
He
nigga.
is stuck with it.
This nigga is a freaky
I don't know if you
frog.
noticed, but every conversation we had, he done mentioned fucking.
They be fucking.
Your week fucking, my week fucking, his week
It's
fucking.
provocative. It's like, what's the word? Like, it's
They
like
be fucking.
It's like it's provocative. You get people. It's like saying dookie. It's always funny. It's like
What the fuck?
you say dookie.
Dookie is crazy.
It's funny. Like, you know, you say dookie.
Or
it's
something
funny.
related to
so
it.
like, you say like they be fucking. It's like, it gets everybody attention. Like, like
It speaks to the world. Like I said, though,
like,
but
who
that's-
fucking? Like, where? Like, what you doing? What you doing? Where you going?
Sex sells.
Ignorant as shit.
Hey, what you
Nigga
doing? Where you
said
going?
dookie.
What you Let's just get people attention. Like, they fucking. Oh, where? Where they at? My bad, bro.
What you talking about? That nigga right there?
Go ahead, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
No, Congressional Black Caucus, mind you. Now, mind you, and this is a safe space. These are our
Peers.
peers. Fuck that.
Our
Nigga,
bosses.
these are leaders of the country. These are the niggas that are supposed to be
You see
making
Barack Obama out
the
there,
laws.
motherfucker, with his shirt off. Like, no wonder why
Okay,
he said.
congressional.
I'm like, this is why ain't shit moving in this
And you understand why they like, yo, no phones in the after party. Nigga Barack Obama, like,
I'm trying to understand why my student loans not forgiven. Your ass up there with a mimosa. What the fuck is going on?
Listen.
yo.
But you
no,
said they people.
But that's what I was about to say. That was my first understanding of like the world is tough. So when we get a chance to turn up, we gonna live, bro.
And now you see why I say everybody need a whole face. See how it come back full circle?
But it's, you know what? It's
What
not even
is
just
wrong
that.
with you?
I'm just,
Consider yourself, right? Like, you work, and then it's like, you play.
yeah.
You need balance.
Nah, but that's
But they
like,
play hard as like,
But you got to
They
think
work
like
hard.
no. But
For
like
sure.
think about
You're
the
right.
pressure of like lawmakers. You're automatically under scrutiny because you're never doing enough.
it's just not. You're right, and I do feel I feel bad almost because think about it, like it's like the preacher, right?
That's what I'm
the
saying.
preacher can't do nothing regular. Like if you ain't saying thank you, hallelujah every time I see you, this nigga a fraud.
You can't even have a cookout without praying first.
You can't do nothing, but they regular people. So it's like I feel bad for like certain people who hold leadership positions because it's like nigga, because I'm the president of the United States, I can't drink a little drink, smoke a little weed.
You can't do nothing.
Can't
Like you
do
gotta,
nothing.
you have to be blameless.
Nigga, I pushed the law to be legal. Why do you think I pushed it so hard? Because I was smoking.
Nigga, I was the
advocate.
Meanwhile, and yeah.
Yeah, what?
You see that a lot of people they're pushing laws that they can, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of pushing laws, bro, I know we ain't getting into the trending topics and shit.
Oh,
I just seen something on Instagram. Y'all neck of the woods is crazy.
what neck of the woods? The pool
So,
parties?
you know,
I'm
no
gonna say,
shit.
why you saying y'all? He closer
'Cause
to your
DC.
neck of the woods than mine.
Oh, let them beef.
Is it not?
What?
Let them beef.
Not let him beef. He
What you talking about?
crazy.
You see how the hometown those shots?
What'd she say?
I said you
I
closer
said y'all
to his
neck of the
woods.
woods, and she said you closer to my neck of the woods.
No, I'm not.
So
You not?
so go ahead,
No,
fight.
no.
Fight.
No, no.
Ding, ding, ding.
No.
All right, hold on. So I feel like it is.
I'm 30 minutes from the city.
And how far are you from Baltimore?
An hour.
Really?
Yeah,
What area? What city?
I'm in Silver Spring. So I'm like Georgia Avenue, like right
Silver
there.
Spring ain't no hour from Baltimore.
Silver Spring is for sure 45 to an hour. How long it take you to get down?
Look at this nigga rubbing his hands. He's irritating.
Yeah, man. Let's
trying to call me a
y'all do that
Baltimore
shit. That's what happens when like y'all do that on the outside. Like,
Nah, you
really
did that though. You
I'm really from
started
the
it.
city.
And you did it on purpose.
I ain't no question. I'm from Baltimore. I'm from the hood.
So
I ain't gotta do all that.
Anyway, you want another award?
right.
That was good. But anyway, I was somebody so y'all neck of the woods. So I see, shout out to No Savage, right? Somebody I'm definitely trying to get on the show on the interview, but this shit is crazy. I call it like it is. You know the nigga got arrested for
Shooting in the mall.
shooting in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he a nigga that like enjoying recreational things. Or weed, because it's already out there. So like he violated his probation. So I guess they was trying to push for him to not have smoking weed as a violation of his probation because he's a rapper. You couldn't think of nothing else? Maybe I'll take the heat myself. Because I know y'all from there.
No. He said, I'm about to say, his people said he's a rapper, and that is, like, smoking is a part of the culture of being a rapper.
Bro.
So he should be excused from, like, the drug test of smoking weed when it comes to being on probation.
It might help with the creative process.
But that wasn't the part. That wasn't what was explained. Even if that is
explained, at the end of the day, you commit. And so sorry, because for me, I feel like, and this is why I always tell people when it comes to going on probation, parole, all of that, I'm like, man, do your fucking time. Because I'm telling you go on parole, they give you parole for twice the amount of time that you're going to be there. And then they tell you they're going to bring your ass back if you violate anyway. And half the time you violating because it's always stupid shit that is already a part of your lifestyle.
But that's insensitive as fuck to say, only because ain't nobody trying to be in jail.
Nah, for sure. And I
ain't anybody act like that.
But listen, I know somebody who got out and the nigga I think he had like 3 years left. And they gave him parole for 10 years. Jeez. And I'm like, nigga, you still locked up. You can't leave the state without, you got to check in with somebody. Like, and granted, I get it. It ain't the same as jail, but it's like the minute you fuck up, they're going to snatch you back and you still going to have to do the same amount of time that you're going to have to do regardless. Yeah. And it really is like the system is set up for you to fail.
It is,
like,
for sure.
It's not no way around it.
No, facts. But my thing is, like, why not? Like, I say if you say he had PTSD or something, right? His help calming his nerve. Like, I'm not upset at trying to get that removed from me. I'm not mad at that. It's the reason. Like, you thought the judge was gonna because it's a part of the rap code.
And the judge said, well, then you can quit being a rapper.
Like, bro.
That's what he said?
Yeah, the judge gave him the option.
I didn't understand it. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know why? He need to call Brian Steele. That's who he need to call.
As his lawyer?
Yeah.
Nah, he was like everything they say he did that shit.
No, but you
and
still
it's on camera.
Yeah, it's on camera. Like,
but you still need to call Brian Steele.
Because they be coming up with some stuff.
Brian Steele, you know, he's undefeated right now.
Yeah, now he been going crazy.
Because
that's the guy that Young Thug, right?
And Diddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that Thug situation was crazy.
You know what Thug stand for now?
But you know, Brian still cost an arm and a leg, though. We're not going to act like...
Yeah, bro.
What does Thug stand for now? Do you know what Thug stands for?
No, what does it stand for now?
Truly humble under God.
What did
That's what he said.
What did Tupac name it? Because he had changed the name too, right?
I don't remember what he called
it. Thug Life, it was the hate you give.
Yeah.
And then Life was little infants. Damn, I forgot the part.
Niggas just be making up shit. So cool. It's cool though. I mean, everybody done did it. If when you get older, you do smart shit. We ain't about to name all the rappers did it. Your favorite rapper did it.
He did.
All right then.
Who?
He did. Huh?
Who's your
Gotti?
favorite?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He changed it from Cocaine Music Group to Collective Music Group. Shout out to 50 though.
Yo, Gotti's your favorite rapper?
Yeah.
That's cute. I know that's right.
That's cute.
I ain't never heard nobody say that. That's all.
What, Gotti?
Yeah, I've never heard nobody say that he's their favorite rapper. I love that.
Mindset.
I love when people have different opinions.
Yo, Gotti being a favorite rapper is a different opinion.
You don't hear that many people.
You don't hear that a lot. Everybody debates the same people. Nigga, you literally got 3 people behind you right now.
Because the shit was free.
But favorite rapper.
But nobody, but the people also didn't paint Yo Gotti.
They probably did.
But I also would say that like favorite rapper doesn't mean that I think he's the best rapper.
Yeah.
He's just my favorite rapper.
Okay.
So maybe there are people
like
that
growing up, Lil Boosie was one of my favorite rappers. Shout out to Boosie, man.
Why you say it like that's rare?
It is rare.
Boosie?
Yeah.
I thought Baltimore really rock with.
We love Gotti too. We love all of the
I do like
South
Gotti.
niggas from the South. We love Gotti. You love all them niggas. But anyway, what we talking about, man? Let's talk about it.
So how much time we got?
We got time.
On there? All right, let's do it.
That's how long we've been recording? All right, it's cool. It's cool.
So overstimulate the conversation. But nah, bro. So I wanted to have this conversation about guy code.
Talk about it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't try.
Huh?
You see how I was
You said about guy
authentically
code?
me?
Guy code. Or you could talk about
guy
the girl
code.
code. Yeah.
I thought you said
So we're
guy
more so
code.
having a conversation of like this chick I'm dealing with. I'm going down there.
Alex broke the code, y'all.
What? What code you talking about?
What code you mean?
Oh, you talking about with E? I was talking about the other one.
I wasn't even talking about. I ain't say no
Yeah,
name.
I mean, what you
Oh my
got?
God,
Damn! How many codes you broke? Shit, you just a trifling ass
That's
nigga.
kind of crazy.
Shit.
I
talk
didn't
about
say
that
that.
too.
I said how many bitches you got.
Bitches,
What?
breaking guy codes, like shit. You just
Yeah.
He
a,
said
That's
the
why I
other
started
one, so I thought you
therapy.
was talking about.
you just a slime
He
ball.
said,
That's why
I
I
said that's
started
why I'm in therapy.
That's why I started therapy. I ain't
Nigga,
like
I
my
want-
character that
That's what
moment.
niggas
Niggas
do.
always
I
want to do
gotta
some
go see the
fucked up
lady.
I gotta
shit.
go see the
I'm
lady.
gonna
Niggas
see
think
the
they can do some
lady.
fucked up shit. I'm gonna go to church.
Let me go figure it out.
Do some fucked up shit. I'm gonna go to therapy.
They
Nigga, you
say
need
he
more
washed,
than that.
he washed my sins away. You know what I'm saying? I'm the righteousness of God in Christ.
Okay.
Right. But nah.
Take a bath right in the dirt you wash off. Trifle ass nigga. My bad. Let's talk about guy code.
Man code. Why I can't
Dirty
say man code?
ass
Guy
nigga.
code sounds like Geico and it's normal.
Guy
Man, let's talk
code?
about man code. Okay, for real. Seriously. Man code.
No, yeah. So like there was a situation. Shawty was talking to her baby father, and they were having like a disagreement. And I remember sitting in the while she was talking about him, I was like, "Look, bro, like I could have my opinion."
Come on, my bad. You talked to her about this already? That you want to talk about this
What?
on the pod?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna talk about.
All right, because I'm about to say you was crazy. All right, my bad. My bad. I got your back.
But nah, I appreciate
Guy
that.
code.
But I was like, yo, whatever you got with your baby fathers, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's between y'all. But like, I'm loyal to you from a standpoint of like, we rocking with each other. So your emotions and how you feel about the situation. But I was like, from an integrity standpoint, like I can't speak to bro. You know what I'm saying? And how he's moving about the situation and what he should be doing or anything in that capacity. And I was just kind of like taking like guy code into consideration because I did violate guy code a few weeks ago. I'm gonna say it on camera.
No, let's go. Let's keep going.
Okay, but it would, all right. So I'll get to that point. But in that situation, I felt like the loyalty that I had to her was one thing, but I still had to maintain the integrity as a man. And it was just like
Integrity as a man or integrity to him?
integrity as a man to the baby father.
Yeah.
It was really for me.
Okay.
It really had nothing to do with him, but it was just like as a man, I just don't feel like there's certain things that I just can't talk about, and I can't cross them boundaries.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So like, whether it was him or another man or whoever, it was just like, I guess there's like a universal code in certain situations and circumstances. It's just like you can't cross that. So I started to think about guy code overall because like some people have said that there is a code. Some people was like it's a myth. You know what I'm saying? But others have said like what's understood doesn't need to be explained. So I guess I was just wanted to have the conversation around does guy code still exist, and what are some universal laws that should be understood that doesn't need to be explained from your perspective. And you could talk about it from girl code too.
Let me get this right. I do think there's a such thing as guy code, right? Man code. But also there's such thing as integrity. I don't owe no nigga no code that I don't have no relationship with, especially when it comes to my family and what's going on in my household. Right? It's a family code. This is us code. You know what I'm saying? Before everything, especially if I don't know a nigga. Now, if I know you, that's a conversation that could be different. But that's when we all gotta be on the same page because I ain't with the he say, she say shit. Let's come talk about it together. You know what I'm trying to say? And if he lying or she lying, let's bring it together. Now, when you get the crossing them boundaries, that's when I think guy code is crossed. So, for example, I had a friend a while ago, and he was dealing with a chick. I don't even know if it was a girl though. She liked me. She threw a pass at me, and to this day, I be making fun of him because she was a nice looking young lady, and I passed up on doing something with this chick because of my homie. I think that's guy code, right? But I told him, and I said, yo, bro, she is really good. I don't know if it was biology or something like that. I'm like, yo, she tutored me. She's really good. She's really a big help. Don't say nothing. Just take the L and leave her alone. I'm telling you. The nigga went back and told her. She cut me off like, he lying, da-da-da. I was on my, like all of this and all that. And I'm like, bro, I get nothing out of it to gain from telling you that a chick tried to smash me that really didn't. now I should have fucked her. Now I'm upset.
Yeah.
Because now it fucked up what I had going on, and now I don't even trust you like that. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like somebody that I'm cool with, I definitely think there's some type of respect there. But if it's somebody that I don't know, right, like i.e. a baby father, like it's an integrity thing, right? It's not, I don't think it's Geico. So if and it's my job as your better half to talk to you with some clarity, to talk to you with logic, because I know a lot of things between y'all can be emotionally driven, right? So it's my job as the leader of the household, as the leader of this relationship, as a man in general, just as if you was a woman, you could talk clarity in me, right? It ain't even just a gender thing. So like if y'all having a discussion and I can be able to make a observation without the emotion in there, and especially if we dealing with kids, then I think that's my job to do. It's my duty, especially as somebody that's leading this household or seeing a future with you, right? So like if y'all can't get to agreement, hopefully I can speak some truth and logic into you to help you understand. And sometimes that may be on the side of the guy, but sometimes it may be on the side of you. I don't think it's a code specifically when it comes to that type of conversation or those type of circumstances. It's all about doing the right thing. And I think like, as human, right? Like, cause we talk about this all the time. Like a part of our show is to have like accountability. So when we see it, you know that I'm been doing that. I see that. Oh, you better not be doing that shit again, right? That's a part of the show. So that's also a part of like a sober judgment and like just a sober mind, having somebody else outside of situations in proximity to good people, right? So like sometimes I can have blurred vision from the people I'm talking to because I got relationships with them. So it's probably good to have somebody else in a position that can talk clarity into me when I need it, right? So I don't look at it as like guy code or girl code. I just look at it as doing the right thing, because a lot of times we be emotionally driven, and sometimes I can tell you exactly what I should do and still do the opposite. But if you have people around you that's gonna be like always pushing you to do better, you're gonna be like, you know what? All right. You know what I'm saying? And it probably shouldn't be like that, but I think that's just how it be sometimes. But I mean,
yeah, I don't think it's really like I feel like when people think of code, I think a lot of times it's more about like morals, right? And it's about respect, like you said, integrity. And I think a lot of times we get into spaces where men feel like, oh, guy code, men should this. And then it's like when women feel like girl code. But then when people in relationships, you feel like relationship code. Like, it's all, everybody gonna say code. It's not about a code. It's really just about integrity and character. Because I feel like when you think about stuff like this, for me, I'm big on treat people how you want to be treated, but also treat people how they want to be treated. So then it's a thing of like really having this understanding of who you're dealing with and who you rocking with. Sometimes you have these situations so that you can kind of have the conversation. Because realistically, that's not something that you would think of like, oh, let's talk about the possibility of, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, I'm not thinking of that. Like, I ain't even thinking that's gonna happen until it happens, and it's like, oh, dang, I could have prepared for it, or we should have had a conversation about it. Well, now, and I feel like those are moments where it's like sometimes people kind of shy away, like, oh, we ain't doing this no more. I felt uncomfortable. I didn't like it. But the reality of it is, this was just an opportunity to bring it to the forefront. Like, this could come up again, or this could happen at some point. I think, for me, I feel like I'm one of them people that feel like you do the things that you feel you're most comfortable with. Whatever you feel like you can stand on, that's what you should be speaking on. That's what you should be doing. If you feel like you got to backtrack, if a conversation came back up again, you shouldn't be saying it.
And some shit you just don't do, right? We talk about integrity, morals, and like ethics, right? I guess like, so when I first met, I guess this could be a cool. When I first met Amaya, my stepdaughter, like I didn't want to sleep in the bed with her, like cause again, I'm a man. Like if I had a daughter, I want nobody doing that for my daughter. One, two, I'm uncomfortable because I just know that's weird. Like I just don't, like, not saying it's weird because I'm not thinking like that, but I just know we hear so many stories. Yeah. And even to be honest, changing my daughter for the first time was uncomfortable. Like I don't even think we talked about it. Like it just was like, this is a pressure, it's a girl, you know what I'm saying? Like she got a vagina, like it felt weird the first time. So even when I first met my stepdaughter, it's like, yo, it's certain things I just didn't want to do out of respect and out of having boundaries, right? Until like time got bad, we got comfortable and things like that. But even things like I don't really speak about, like people will ask me about relationship with her dad. I don't really speak about that. Like, you can say it's guy code, you can say it's respect, and I don't know. I just don't speak about it because that ain't my place to speak about. Ain't none of my business. Who gives a fuck? And I hope no nigga talking about me. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't look at it as guy code. I just look at it as certain things you don't do. Now, I do have little bits and pieces of like guy code, imaginary shit that we make up, right? But I can't be mad at somebody if they don't abide by that rule. For example, me personally, if you my man, right? And I build a relationship with your girl outside of you because y'all together, the moment y'all break up, I don't really care about what she got going on. Can I make sure she good from a distance? For sure. But I'm not trying to
kick it with you, skate with you.
I ain't trying to like further no friendship with you. I'm not trying to like make sure. I'm not trying to check on you. Like I'm not trying to assist you. I'm not doing that. Even if we had a good relationship while y'all were together. Now, if other people do that, am I saying they wrong? I can't really say that. I'm just saying I'm not doing that. So let's be real though. If that was to happen to me, would I feel some type of way because I don't do that? I'm pretty sure I would. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as like trying to be a fair person, can I hold that to every single man? I can't. Can I hold that to every single woman? I can't. I just know I don't rock with that because I'm not doing that. Why? What?
I feel like that's also something you can have a conversation about realistically. So I feel like somebody who was on the short end of the stick in a situation like that, right? I was in a relationship for a long time. Lived with this person, all the things, right? And then I had friendships with their friends. Mm-hmm. And to the point where I'm talking to your friend regularly. Like, I'm counseling your friend. I'm pouring into your friend and their relationships. And you know what I mean? Like, having these, we break up, I'm still invited to other things that your friends do. But then when you move on, now it's like, oh, everybody did me. Yeah. And I mean everybody. To me, that's not fair.
It's not. And again, like I said, from a fair perspective, right? If we're being real, if we're being fair, it shouldn't happen like that because you can build family.
Because you can love somebody and say, I care about you. You're embedded in my life, my lifestyle. Like, we're a part of each other's. Because at this point now, we're community.
Yeah, and you have extended family. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can build family outside of a relationship. I think that's true. However, that's why I remember everything I started off with. I'm like, I don't think it's a real code to it. I think some things are just right and some things are wrong. This is a space where I'm talking about a code where it's for whoever to judge. Because I look at it as a code which could be made up. If that makes sense.
So is that something that you feel like, I get that you saying like you wouldn't be okay with it done to you and so you wouldn't do it to nobody else. But so realistically, if you did have that relationship, because maybe you haven't been in a position where you've built that relationship with somebody.
Fair, yeah.
Do you feel like you purposely move in a space where it's like, I'm not going that far into building those relationships?
I'm not doing that. It ain't none of my, because like, I'm just not doing that. I'm trying to look at all my relationships, all my friendships. I've never gotten close to none of their girlfriends, ever.
Is it just friendships or what about family? Because like...
I mean, you know my situation. I don't really have a lot of blood, but my friendships are my family, like
but
20
what about
years.
Their family?
So the reason why I was going to ask that question is because...
family.
Yeah, family. So like, prime example, like my ex.
Oh, that family, I think that's different though.
Is it?
So...
right, I'm about to say, because you...
So I got a brother, right? And we grown apart because of lifestyle changes, right? But this is somebody that... He's really my best friend. But this is somebody that we would fight if you would ever say we were best friends. Still to this day, his family is my family. His sister was just here, staying with me and everything. That's my sister. I don't even look at it any other way. He's had plenty of altercations with his family. Like a lot, right? But that's my family. Like that's family now. Now that's like if we were blood cousins. That's family.
No, so I don't want to get that confused.
Hold on, let me. I don't know if we're saying the same thing. But you was just out of town with someone else's family.
Somebody else. I was out of town with somebody else's family.
You was out of town on your own, but you linked up with somebody else's family. Somebody used to do it.
Somebody I used to do it.
Yeah, nigga.
I mean, you might as well say it because I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Oh, you talking about Cleveland?
When you was in Cleveland.
That you said.
Oh, yeah. So
in those instances.
Yeah, so, no. Oh, same thing.
You're holding yourself to that same standard.
But that's a cool situation. I like that. That's a great example. So basically what she's saying is, my ex-brother, we still communicate.
Yeah.
I think that's commendable to him. But again, I think that's something that he was able to be mature about. I think it's more credit to him than me.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's still you. It takes two people to be in a relationship.
For sure.
So you're still in that relationship. You're still holding on to that relationship. And what I'm saying is, you feel like somebody else should not have a relationship, or you don't make friends with people, or you don't get that close to them in relationships, right? So this is the opposite of, when it was your turn, when it was somebody else, maybe your ex and your friend, whatever, you would feel some type of way. Yeah. So in this regard, I'm saying this is your ex and they peoples.
Yeah, so I will say, no, I mean, you're right. But again, this is one of them things where even when we was together, when we would be together and I would introduce myself, I will always make the joke. You know how sometimes when you're uncomfortable, you joke about it? I will always be like, this is my ex-brother. Cause like it's still weird to me. Like just being honest, like, but you're right, because I'm not about to be a contradiction, but it's so weird that I joke about it because like it's cool because I commend him for being able to talk to me because I talk to him about situations and he gives me a very like unbiased opinion. He gives me like it's not really one side, and I commend him because I don't think
I hear all that you saying in terms of the flip.
I'm saying I don't think I probably would. I would be like, bro, I ain't in it.
I'm curious.
Like I'm saying,
I ain't in it.
I'm saying I probably wouldn't be.
But I'm just saying the shoe was on the other foot in this moment, right? Because if the shoe was on the other foot, you would feel some type of way. I'm saying the shoe is now flipped.
Yeah.
And you're okay with it. So what I'm saying is, at some point,
Being
is there
okay
some
with it,
space
I can't
for
really
you?
say I'm I'm
You
getting okay with it.
No,
Can I
you're
ask you
okay
this
with
question?
hanging out with him.
Yeah, I'm still like adjusting to it.
Understood, but what I'm saying is the relationship is still there. You still have
for sure.
communication with.
He's cool, and I respect for sure.
So
100%.
I'm saying that on the flip side, is there some grace to be had or given regarding, or is that like okay, we got to communicate and have a conversation about it? Like, what does that look like for you? Because I feel like on the flip side, you're.
Hold on. Quick, real quick. Does it matter if it's because in that situation, it's a guy that's reaching out to you, as opposed to, I guess, does it matter if it's like a guy reaching out to you? Like the gender,
yeah, so,
you know what I'm saying?
mean,
like, does that matter?
I think
as opposed to like
that could matter, but also I guess for me, and it might sound weird. For me, it's more so like that wasn't my. All right, so my issue is never with the person, the person you was dealing with. It's with my people.
Okay, yeah.
That's why it's hard for me to see because that's their relationship.
Oh, okay.
You know
I got
what I'm
you. Just saying. So you saying in that instance, if the shoe's on her foot, your issue wouldn't be with the ex; it would be with the friend.
Yes.
And in this instance, the issue isn't the issue shouldn't be you. If the ex feels some type of way, take it up with your peoples. Them your people.
Exactly.
Not with the ex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, but and to your point, if it's a girl or guy, I mean, it could matter, I guess, right? But again, like all I can say is from now, because things could change. You, my mans. Let's say you deal with a shorty. Y'all deal with each other 10 years. Y'all have real falling outs, real things where we gotta cancel each other. Like, not saying I don't lose respect for her. I'm not saying she can't call me and if she needs some help. I'm not saying none of that because we did build that relationship. But is it a thing? No.
But it's also like, yeah, like, okay, it's a respect thing because
also, like, even like him, I'm never calling him like asking to go on one of those trips with him. I'm never like we linked up when we have problems with like family. I'll call him to get some help, to get some clarity, get some understanding. When I seen him out there, was respect, and I respect that about him because he's able to do that. Whereas though I don't know if I could function in the same space, but that's why I respect him so much because it's so different. If that makes sense.
Okay, it's a respect for him because it's like I can see you in this mature lane where you're able. I'm not necessarily in that space
yet. You know what I'm saying? I would love to be there. I'm just saying I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with him so heavy because it's like, and I said it like, yo, that means a lot. I'm like, damn, like I don't know if I would.
Because I don't.
You don't owe me that.
Yeah.
Like you crazy. Like it's real respect because I'm like, yeah, like oh shit, that's different. Like oh wow, like I don't know if I would. Like shit.
No, I'm curious because like I've had this conversation before where it's like when you break up, your community breaks up. Like that's what in a lot of people's minds, and I understand why because it's just like it's blurred lines.
Yeah, but like you said, not the I'm sorry, but with the friends thing, I don't think it's different because like I got it. It depends how close, bro. Because I done had friends be friends with my ex, and it stung a little bit, and it's like damn, they my friends, but you just gotta bite that.
It's a matter of like
that's crazy.
Yeah,
But I feel like even in
crazy.
those moments, that's why I be feeling like when people say like, even when it comes like people like relationships online and stuff like that, people be like, I don't owe y'all nothing. It's just between me and this person. And a lot of times I'm like, I don't think that y'all realize that you may not owe nobody nothing, but at the end of the day, you do have community.
Yeah.
And you do create a life with people and people are involved. Whenever you involve in somebody into your situation, you may feel like I don't owe you, but technically you have something there.
Yeah.
And so it's the same way when it comes to relationships. Like you said, you break up the community. That's why I be telling people like, man, make that shit work. Figure it out. If it's not something detrimental, you really can figure it out. Because the reality of it is you are shifting lives, not just yours. Yours, your children, your friends, your family, everybody. You love somebody, and to think now, not only are you grieving this relationship, so is everybody else around you.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think, but that's why I said, but back to my point. That's why when I was talking about the guy code thing, everything else is really like morals, integrity, like respect, like the right thing to do. It is some instances where it's a code, but that code should be understood amongst the community that you are in.
And if you don't live at the same code that I live at, baby, you not my type of bitch. You not my type of nigga. Like that's how I feel.
Values.
Yeah, I'm about to say I know some people. I just had this conversation with one of my friends who was kind of like, I guess, split between two friends. They had a reason in the fallout, and people feel like that's not a reason to fall out. And I said, let me be very clear. She feel like I don't fuck with bitches that do this. She does this. She did this. Continues to. This is how she lives. That's what she believe in. You're just not my type of bitch. I don't fuck with you. I don't really want to be around you. I don't want nothing to do with you. And I feel like that's a valid reason to not be friends with somebody.
So is that okay? So to that point, what you're talking about, if there's no, I guess like you said, it is morals and values but are there universal codes that we can say amongst men and women, or men and like guy code, or within women, that it's just like you should know this? Because the way that you broke it down, it's very subjective.
It's all subjective, bro. Because even let's be real, some niggas would never date one of his friends' old chicks.
Yeah,
some niggas would never hit some of the niggas' old chicks. Other niggas would do it and could justify it, right? So I think it's like, it really depends.
It's always a gray area, because really there's always justification in somebody's part. And I feel like a lot of times we talk about codes, a lot of times it's about what's beneficial to you anyway. Mm-hmm. Because when you think about it, like, there may be something like, you could talk to a nigga, right? And it's so funny because I think about this, like, I have, you could talk to a nigga and then you can have a situation where it's like, he didn't matter. Like, I have maybe one ex that I could be like off limits. If any of my friends talk to this person, I'm gonna feel some type of way. But other people who I may have dealt with or whatever, I wouldn't feel no type of way about. Like, that's just me, right? But then there's other people who might feel some type of way or whatever. I had my sister one time. I met this guy. We went out on a couple dates, and I was like, oh, he's great. We had a great time. And he kept saying, you look so familiar. I don't know where I know you from. And I'm like, you don't know me. Stop saying that. And he was like, no, I don't know where I know you from. This was years ago. When it finally hit, I guess I posted, he followed me on social media, and I posted me and my sister, and he was like, that's where I know you from. I used to date your sister. And I'm like, oh, well then you're out of here, dude. And my sister was advocating for him like, oh no, he's such a great guy. He has a great career and this and that. And y'all would probably get along well. Like, we didn't really get along that well. We dated and it was cool. And I was like, bitch, I don't want him. Like,
so yeah, I mean, that's a universal code, right? Well, not universal, because if somebody that I know was fucking with a chick, well, let's not do that, because now let's not move the goalposts. If somebody I'm really cool with, a good friend, was like dealing with a chick, like talking to a chick, yeah, I don't know.
That's tough, bro.
Wait, hold on. Let me go back, because let's hope. If I was just talking to a chick, right? None of my mans really owe me nothing that they want to see what's up with shorty. Mm-hmm. If we was just talking, right? Now, if that was my girl, I think universal, like, you don't fuck with no nigga ex-girl. Like, you don't do that. That's whack. Now, if it's a nigga, like, and again, that can vary between the people. I think once it's your girl, like, once it's like somebody that's like your spouse,
no,
off limits.
I think that's universal.
Yeah, I think that's off. Like, yeah, I think that's universal. Like, y'all break up and, bro, like, that's weird, bro.
Don't even look at them. Yeah.
I'm talking about close people, not like people that you associate with, right? Close friends, like friends that you close with. Like, but if you was like, if I was, because there's been times where I did things with chicks, right? And niggas that I know, I don't want to say we was like this, but we wasn't like this, but given the circumstance out the circle, we was damn sure close like that because of, right? But I never spoke on what I did with, you know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like they got something good. It ain't my place to like try to break that up. That's corny enough. She said that's cool. But
you don't want to like tell them like, hey.
Why?
Okay, that's fair.
Why? I know I probably wouldn't do that. I wouldn't date somebody that I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But
is that fair?
Is it fair?
That's a great question. Because they don't know?
Mm-hmm. That's a great question.
That's like some best man type shit. Like Lance and.
But he ain't the best man though. He ain't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna ever be the best man.
He said we cool. I'll probably come to the wedding, but I'm not in the wedding party.
Okay, but you're talking about. You said not like this. You said like this.
Exactly. It might be a. Yeah, it might be a best friend cousin or something.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's different though, because like if it's like somebody you're really close to and they're dealing with somebody.
But in those instances, when you close with somebody, a lot of times you're around their family, a lot you hang out with them, like y'all spend a lot of time together, and it's like they gonna look out for you at some point. You gonna look out for them, regardless of what it looks like. But he's saying, one, I'm not a kiss and tell ass nigga anyway. So if I hit this bitch and it was just cool shit, and I didn't claim her, she didn't claim me. It's nothing. Nobody should know your business anyway, right?
Yeah. How close? I'm talking about you close to somebody.
No, we talking about like the cousin.
Not that.
What
you mean you're not gonna tell them? No, you be telling people you having sex with?
But if it's like a best friend and they trying to cuff a joint.
Yeah, not my. Yeah.
That's what I'm asking about. That's what I'm asking.
He didn't say best friend. I just said you invited to the wedding, but you're not in the wedding party.
Okay, because I was like, what? No. Because I feel like you would tell them. I'd be like,
I think you should for sure.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I would have to.
But if it's a best friend, y'all have these conversations beforehand.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go into the T app after this because no, it makes sense. Think about it. How do we get so far away from the what we used to do? Like put them in a group chat, like the whole facts. Like how we got so far away from that. And so I say that to say, because if it's your best friend, I would hope y'all having these conversations anyway before that's your girl. Right? Like we having like, yo, like this shorty I've been fucking with, like she cool, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the time to be like, oh, yeah, already.
You know what I'm saying?
If y'all, now, shit, this might get sticky because I don't know. If y'all ain't had that conversation, I don't know. You pop up with a girl and it's been like a year, then we ain't best friends though. I would say. I feel like I wouldn't know.
That's not true.
That's not true. I don't mean you're not best friends. My father always told me like your best friends are the friends that like you can spend X amount of time away and when y'all come back it's always still the same. That don't mean y'all not best friends, but at the end of the day. So
if you come back around a year later and I ain't talked to you and I don't know about this chick and you with a chick that I smashed, I don't know if it's my place to say I smashed shorty. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But I don't think, again, when I'm thinking like, you gotta understand, me and my line brothers talk every day.
Let's say you meet somebody outside. Okay, but let's say I'm talking about a chick, but I just don't show you the chick, right? Or like, yeah, bro, I just been dealing with a joint, but I don't really talk about it. So you know I got a person.
Jay not letting it rock. Let me see her.
But I mean, you might be, but like some people might be like, all right, cool. Like he's just you in another state, this, that, and the third. Like there's situations that happen. Now this is not one off, but that's why like
I'm not trying to push I think I'm very consistent who I am, right? Even with situation. What I do, I always like bring her around. Like I need, like if you my peoples, I need to interact. I need to, not for friendship, but I'm trying to see so I can give you a good, you know what I'm saying?
A good readout. Yeah.
Exactly. So like, it's hard.
Nigga, who you think you are?
No, it's not that. It's just.
I'm trying to see how I can give you a readout.
Not even that. It's not really a readout. It's just, now I'm just welcoming as well. It's just, I don't know. That's why I'm saying, when you say best friend, you got to understand the dynamics of my relationships. Me and my line brothers, we crossed in 2013. We talk every day. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, for 11 years, like every single day. So maybe 12 years, whatever. Everybody, yeah, I got family that I'm not, but if I see somebody that like, we ain't talking years, but we was childhood friends, I just don't know if it's my place to tell them that I smashed his fiance. Like, I don't know if it's my place to do that.
Would you be in the wedding?
I would be in it like as a
groomsman or something in that capacity. Do you feel like?
Sheesh, God.
Because like in my mind, I'm like, if you a groomsman, you gotta tell them.
Yeah, okay.
If you're gonna be a if somebody looks at you in a place where it's like,
yeah, for sure.
But you don't know you're gonna be a groomsman until later. They don't ask you until, so that ain't the time.
But you know the thing about it? That's gonna fuck with the friendship because now you're gonna be mad. Because think about it. Unless you're a very understanding person. Let's paint this picture.
Know your personnel.
Yeah, let's say.
I'm just curious.
No, let's say it's somebody that's been, I ain't talked to for years, right? You pop up with a chick that I smashed one time, right? Let's say twice. I don't care. We smashed twice, right? But it was nothing. We was cool. We smashed twice.
There's no point in talking about it.
Right. And you come up with a fiance and you be like, yo,
fiance,
bro, right. And you like, bro, I want you to be a part of my wedding, right? I'ma then have to be like, yo, I ain't want to say, I feel like I would have to say that. I'm like, yo, I wouldn't feel right being in your wedding party, bro, knowing that this situation happened. Now what's gonna happen is, then why you ain't been tell me? I'm gonna only explain it from the truth that I have, and it's up for him to be understandable or not. But if he's not, I gotta accept that. I'm gonna be like, yo, I didn't want to cause any damage to y'all relationship. Y'all look like y'all was happily married, but the fact that you asking me, I feel like I owe you that. He might say, you been owed me that because you my family. I'm gonna be like, I ain't look at it like that. And that might fuck up the relationship. So
let me be clear. I seen a post about this before, but from my perspective is this: if it didn't matter, then it don't matter now. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. I say that to say, like,
you're my groomsman and you fuck my wife.
No,
crazy.
Listen. Well, this is the thing though. Do you remember every woman you've had sex with, Jay?
Janae, what the fuck is going on right now?
Because I'm trying to. You saying here painting pictures?
Trying to incriminate?
Are you okay?
I am okay, but I'm just saying from a men's perspective, I feel like men have.
You remember every nigga you fuck?
I do.
So why the fuck would you ask me some shit like that?
Because you're a man. I feel like, and you just said everybody should have a whole phase. You said that 20 minutes ago. I feel like.
She tried to come back.
Nah, I feel like men sleep with a lot of women. Successful men sleep with a lot of women. Men that, you know what I mean? Poor niggas sleep with a lot of women. Like, men sleep with a lot of women.
I don't know what
we not gonna act like that. So I think that, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like half the time, if you slept with her and you don't remember her, whatever. The point of your wedding party is supposed to be the people that like love and care about your union and want y'all to grow together and be together, right? And they're supposed to be holding you accountable and making sure that your union stays. That is the point of your wedding party.
I think that's God code. And again, when I say code, I'm talking about something that's made up.
I respect that.
Right? So you can't be a part of nobody's wedding code. No wedding, bro. If you're a groomsman,
you could just turn it down.
But then he's going to ask you why. And you got a decision there. Because then it's like, why? Like,
valid. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
I don't want
valid,
to be
you
in
good
part of
turn it
nobody's wedding. I'm not gonna hold you. I
like,
got
yo,
one
you
more left in
smashed
me.
my fiance. I know it wasn't my fiance then. And you at my wedding and you ain't tell me?
Because
That's
here's the thing.
foul.
You said when you
Here's
didn't
what
tell
I
me, you
think
wouldn't
about
even
it.
know.
Now, this is a hypothetical. Because, and this is just the type of person that I am. Because, like, if you my mans and she tell me and we had a conversation like, we're like, I ask you to be my groomsman and you say yes and you don't say nothing. And then I find out from her, like, hey, such and such.
Sheesh.
That's why I feel like it's
Then-
always as a woman, it's your responsibility. Like I feel like that's not. I feel like so for me as a woman, like I've been in situations where I've dated people who are connected, right? And so when I realize like they connect, the very first thing I'm gonna say is, "Oh, I dated this person." Like, or you know what I mean? Whatever that looks like. Then they always ask, "Oh, did y'all have sex? Did y'all kiss?" They want details now because it's
You
like,
know,
how,
niggas like-
how deep can I go with you if you done been with this person?
They
You know,
suck
so
his
they
dick.
ask.
Ain't it a part of sex, nigga?
You.
Niggas
So
be
I
hurt,
say that
boy.
to say-
You
so
cheating
real-
on me? You
real-
suck this dick?
Nah.
Ain't that a part of sex?
Realistically, I
Shit.
feel like that's a conversation he should be bringing to you because his wife should have told you. And so now I feel like there's a separation in it where it's like you can't even trust your fucking wife for real because she didn't tell you that we had a
You know what?
situation. So then when you do have that conversation, but that's why you should bring it on earlier.
Let's-
So realistically, it's like this. If he bring around his fiance and he go boom, y'all meet. And the first thing y'all like, you can then have a conversation with her like, you gonna tell him or I'm gonna tell him.
No, you're right. So, nah, I ain't having a conversation with her.
I ain't having a conversation with her.
I'm gonna bring it
To the
together.
happy medium.
This is what I think. Again, I'm not no expert. If my man of years, right, because we said we ain't see him in a minute, right, come to me about with a chick, right, that I smashed, I'm gonna tell him, yo, bro, I think you should I'm gonna ask him like, yo, she know you my friend, right, because we ain't seen him in years, right? If he say yeah,
Nigga, that's obvious.
but it can be. But again, I think it's a median. He might say yeah, I'm like, holla at her. He gonna be like, what you mean, bro? Tell me. Ain't my place, bro. Holla at her. I think that's a cool median.
I think that's very obvious.
I mean, it could. But
I mean,
listen,
it is
it's
obvious, but it's
I'm
presenting
still
that there's a
not-
conversation
you know
that
what I'm
needs to be
saying?
had.
Like, I'm not going to you being messy.
Well, yeah,
Holla
but that's
at
what
your
I'm saying.
people.
I feel like if it's to the point where they together, like I said, for me, and I feel like ladies, I hope you do the same. You know, granted, I do have friends that be like, you too honest with niggas. Like you be telling them too much. Then ain't nothing you gonna ever be able to throw shit in my face. I ain't never gonna be in no position. Like I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be a girl, guy, whoever. I'm gonna tell you whatever fuck it is up front. I don't hide shit from nobody. I don't care. It's not that because again, like I said earlier about character, living on and doing the things that you feel like you can stand 10 behind. I do everything like that. Cause at the end of the day, players fuck up. If I fuck up, I made a mistake. You either gonna forgive me or you ain't. But I ain't gonna die. Life gonna go on. So I feel like for women, as myself, you know, when I was in that position or that situation did come up, that was the first thing I did was have that conversation like, oh, wait, before we even venture into this, that's your friend. You know what I mean? And I let it be known. We're going to have that conversation. I feel like as a woman, you should do that. So hopefully, if you ever in that position where you don't know the nigga wife or you don't know the girl and then y'all ain't talked in a year, he come back engaged, boom, and you meet her, hopefully, you know, give him a day. Hopefully that night when they went home, she said, okay, babe, look, your friend Jay, we had a little moment some years ago, whatever. What if she don't remember your black ass and be like, I was drunk if that happened. I don't know that nigga. You never know. You don't know. Because realistically, because you've had drunken nights, whatever. You don't know.
Let me ask y'all this then. Do y'all think, because you said it, not me. You just broke the code. We're going to say code. Do you think you could come back from a broken code?
Me?
Anybody, like, period.
If
If somebody broke the code with you, do you think it can come back? You can ever restore that relationship?
Depending on how the relationship was before.
I think it depends on which code.
I mean, I feel like the code is with a relationship
I was
that's
like,
tight.
you just talking about that code, like the
No,
whole
a code, like the bro code, the girl code.
I don't, but that's what I'm saying. Because this is the thing, though. I feel like girl code it all look different. If a bitch trying to fight me, we're not coming back from that. If we get to a point where we throwing hands, I'm not coming back from that. And honestly, I might beat your ass every time I see you. Because realistically, like, bitch, I gave you more of my life than I've given people. So ain't no way you put your hands on me. My father always told me somebody put their hands on you, they trying to kill you. So for me, I always tell people if I get in a fight, somebody need to be around because I'm not stopping till their ass is dead. So I feel like if we get in a physical altercation, we can't come back from that. But, you know, I don't know. It really just depends on on my mood and my growth. Because maybe one day I might feel like it's cool.
Yeah, I think if you
sorry.
I think if you like are like accountable in a situation, you can come back. Like if you like, yo, apologetic and things like that, we can come back. But if you still trying to deny it, man, fuck you off with you. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's what I was about to say. It was just like to that point.
But also the other part, and somebody else brought this to my time. I didn't even think about how serious it was. Social media.
If you bring something to
social media, it's a wrap. Dub.
Yeah.
Never come. Even if I want to, even if I understand it, I'm not gonna let myself go back.
Yeah.
It ain't happening.
But I was gonna say to that point is just like, I think accountability is one part, but then also an understanding that like you have to make grace for it. If it doesn't, you gotta own it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it isn't the same relationship, if it like they might still accept you, they might still be cool, but it's just not gonna look at the same capacity. And that's something that you have to recognize in your mind. It's just like, all right, this is something that I did, whatever what the circumstances are. I guess I mean it's gonna be social, but I'll talk about it. But like for me in that particular situation, I was drunk, so I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? But even at that case, in that situation, I had to, the accountability aspect that I had to take into consideration was like, you allowed yourself to get that drunk. So whatever happens as a consequence of that, you still have to accept that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And albeit that like, yeah, you could be drunk and things happen. That was the one thing that I had to take into consideration with that situation. But, you know, we don't have, what? No?
Yeah, I think it's too sticky to even say you broke guy code in that situation.
What situation were we talking about when I said broke guy code?
You talking about your man's behind his back.
But allegedly.
That's what I'm saying. that's my point.
Because I don't remember.
But
I don't recall.
But that's my point. Because if it's no proof, right? Right? Like, because you said you had a conversation, right? And
nothing was brought up. Yeah.
Right? So it's like, at this point, I'm being real. You don't know.
Well, realistically, let me ask you this, though. Whatever was said, do you really genuinely feel that way? Because they say drunk man tells no tales.
Several words.
So if you slipping, if you saying that stuff and it's like, I would never say that about you, but you really feel it and think it, you might have said it.
Do I feel that way? Not in the way that it was presented.
So let me also say this. A lot of times we can say things and people can interpret it a different way.
Yeah.
And it lands on people. And when they regurgitate it to somebody else,
but that's what I said.
It's going to come off negative.
But
for example, I've had a friendship where somebody said, you know, they repeated what I said. And when it came back to me, I was like, I did say that. I did. I said this, I said this, I said this. But it wasn't in the tone that you're giving it to me right now. You saying it as if I said something nasty about you when that wasn't, or not even about you, but about the situation, when that's not how I was giving it. I was just saying, they asked me a question, I answered it genuinely. And it's like, I don't know if it matters what was said right now, but I'm just saying people misinterpret things, and then sometimes maybe out of anger or out of feeling some type of way, a dog will carry a bone and it's wrong as fuck. So I think that that's something to consider because perception is everything. Also, I could have if I'm mad and you speaking on something about somebody, I'm gonna interpret it in my anger. So now I done heard it in an angry way, and now when I regurgitate it, it's in an angry way. Especially if I'm still angry when I'm speaking it out.
Speaking of playing like that with characters and shit like that, we gotta move on to this fucking T-app.
How much time we got?
It don't matter. We gonna just go.
45 minutes left?
Yeah, it's a hard drive. It could say one thing, you know what I'm saying? Never know.
All right, go ahead.
You the producer.
So T-app
It's the
done shook the internet. You want to go look? Thank you, please. The T-app done broke the internet, bro.
What you pointing at me for?
Because your part of town, your part of town was
okay.
in shambles. I don't know if it hit Atlanta just yet or Georgia or whatever, but
I don't feel like it has because I ain't heard nothing out here.
the T-app has the world in shambles.
They say it was the #1 app right now.
In shambles. And for people that don't know, the T-app is essentially an app where you can... It was mixed.
No,
let me say
what
it was supposed to be. You want to describe what it was meant to be?
Before you fuck it up.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
So originally, the T app was created because it was supposed to allow women the space to identify predators, such as rapists, you know, guys that drug women, men that want to get women drunk, abusers, stuff like that. That's what it was originally for. So with the platform, you can post a photo and you can give commentary. So kind of tell your story about what happened. This guy, this is his name and his age. This is a photo of him, and he did X, Y, and Z to me, to a friend, whatever. It's completely anonymous. Then when people realize, like, oh, I can get on here, people got on there and posted a guy that maybe they were dating or seeing, and they're like, what's the tea on him? So if somebody knows him and has experience, they may say, he's abusive, he's a rapist, he did this, he's drugged this person, whatever. Tell you their experience, and this is just my experience, right? But then people started to get on there when they would say, like, what's the tea? Somebody would then comment like, oh, his breath stink, he can't dress, his dick little, he broke his hell, he buy dupes, he like to make it seem like he this, he that, he be trying to get bitches drunk, he be fucking his employees, he this. And so they started more so talking shit about men than really making women aware of who the possibilities of danger when it comes to this man. Mm-hmm. But you also gotta understand that women also see those things as danger too. Because it then says green flag, red flag on there, so you can kind of flag the guy as, you know, a green flag or a red flag. I will say this. I do understand the detriment of what it can do to people. I also want to say that if you're a shitty guy, you're a shitty guy. Own it, do better, move forward. If you're a good guy, I don't really know what you're stressing about. I know that I went on there and I seen a guy that I know, and this nigga had more than 100 green flags and over 100 positive comments of women just saying he's a great guy, he's respectable, he does this, he does that, he carries himself like this, like he's a great. And you might have had one comment like, oh, he's a flirt. And they're like, okay, cool. But it was never anything negative. Then you'll have some guys who is like, his house dirty, his breath stink, he got a shrimp dick. You know what I mean? Like, people doing stuff like that. You know.
You know, bro.
This nigga trying to process.
Now, you know I'm big on letting people have their own truth, right? But one about the app, like I don't really. I think women should be able to have a safe space. So there's predators out there, like niggas should be able to be exposed. Like if you a predator, bro, like you weird, bro. I don't care. Like I know, like it's been times where I don't really fuck with the false allegations. I don't like that at all. But if there's a nigga out there that's really doing something, bro, he deserves to be under the jail. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Now it is times where like I just feel like women be lying sometimes. And I feel like it's bad because that really waters down the market of like things that actually happen to women. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I done been falsely accused about shit. I done had friends be falsely accused about shit. And what I will say, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Bro, I'm not playing with this podcast shit. I think it's our job as men to stop being scared to like out bitches that falsely accuse niggas too. For sure. Because a lot of my friends that like that, because I've seen it, bro, where a girl falsely accused a nigga have a video showing that it wasn't no type of time, like, and she was really going. And a nigga will hold it and not say nothing because he don't want to put it out there, and sometimes like niggas afraid that it might open doors to like other doors. You know what I'm trying to say? Just being real. Like I'm a man. I've seen it. I've had conversations about it. We got to start getting careful. And I say this loosely because it's easier said than done. I'm being real. But we got to get to a point as men where we're unafraid to start outing these chicks too. Because girls be lying sometimes. And it really fucks up the situation for girls that's not lying. Because girls are really, this shit is really happening. It happens to my mom, it happens to my close, like it really happens to women. So you mean to tell me you out here, you getting drunk, you getting embarrassed, you doing things on your own accord, right? And then you want to blame a nigga because you embarrassed on the other end, or because you wasn't, like, because you put yourself in a weird space with whoever you dealing with, right? That ain't cool, bro. That ain't cool. Because there's women out here who really are getting taken advantage of. There's women out here who really are like having shit happen. You get what I'm trying to say? And if you're a woman that's like just out here like loose line, like, man, that's corny, you need to be outed, bro. Yeah. So when it comes to the app, like, I don't have no problem with like no chicks having no app to out niggas that's on weird time. I don't have no problem with that. Why would you have a problem with that? Nigga, if you not on weird time. Honestly, yeah, let us know. So niggas can know what's up, and we can, and niggas can, like, it should be open for men. So niggas can start protecting women. For real, like, we need to go back in a day.
But that's the problem that that's also coming up with the app. The app is supposed to be for women and it's only for women. Then you got women who protecting these men. You got women who are defending these men. You got women who are outing what women are saying about these men. You can have 2-3 stories of women saying that this man has caused harm. And you'll have literally women will be arguing with them on the post. That's my brother. He would never, da-da-da-da. Babes.
So I feel like what you're having a conversation about is like internalized misogyny.
For sure. So when you say that, when you saying we should be calling these women out. And so I'm like, for sure. But you have women who are defending. You know what I mean? I feel like it is a slippery slope because at the end of the day, we're all humans. Everybody is told a lie at some point in their lives. Everybody has done something wrong at some point in their life. So it's just like, and I'm not saying to that extent, of course, but I say that to say that you always going to have 2 sides to a story. And so when you say, we should out these women, for sure, I'm 100% with you. But then when you talk about like, because then we need to know who these niggas are. Realistically, I think a lot of niggas know who niggas are, and niggas don't do nothing about it.
I don't agree with that, bro.
I do. And remember we had this conversation the other day. I said, you niggas know your niggas ain't shit. Because if you didn't think your niggas wasn't shit, how many women do you have around you that's single, looking for a man and all the things, and y'all don't never put no bitches on with no niggas you know?
I don't agree with that because that ain't my place.
Shit. It ain't even about your place. It's about, it is though, because you part of their community. The same way you talking about protecting women, you know that these women are out here dating men, going out here. I could save you the hassle, babes. I really could.
Janae, I know plenty of girls. I don't think I ever was like, I think Alex is a good guy. I don't think I ever was like, hey, I got a friend for you. I want you to meet Alex. That don't mean that. Like, I just.
Alex is also young compared to you.
Alex is 30.
But
and I know some young chicks.
Alex is 30, and I feel like.
Y'all dumb as shit today.
That was good. But I'm just saying, I'm not be like, yo, where your friends so I can put.
If I sat there and said, Jay, put me on with a friend, who would you put me? You can't think of nobody right now. Look at you biting your lip.
No, I got a couple homies you wouldn't have to do that. I've had, bro, Janae, you full of shit.
I'm
friends.
not. I want you to go ahead. Call it out right now so I can tell you they ain't shit. Fuck what you talking about. They ain't shit.
I've had friends in environments and I'll be like, yo, this person is, like, I might not put y'all on, but I'll put a bug in your ear like, yo, that person is, you know what I'm saying? Like, he on that. He going, like not even bad. Like, he got this going for him. He got this going for him, right? And you probably be like, I ain't impressed. Like, I'm like,
that's a lie.
But I don't think you're saying
so I didn't try to match.
I ain't never said that.
So I ain't tell you about
who.
So let me ask you a
bleep
question.
it out. Say the name.
I ain't tell you about Drew. I'm like, Drew, he that nigga.
Nah, you
and
said,
you was like,
time out.
And you was
Stop.
like, I ain't impressed. You was like, I guess I'm a hard critic.
I am a hard critic.
So I ain't tell you.
Time out. Let's be clear. You said no. Time out. That's not how you presented it. You didn't present it in no way.
I didn't present it.
Be quiet. That's my point that I'm making. You know I'm dating. You know I'm looking for Mr. Right. We've already had this conversation. You are well aware. So with that, as a space of protecting me as your friend, somebody you care about, who you know I'm dating, and I've had dating experiences where you be like, don't do that. Don't go with that nigga. You will check me and tell me don't do something on one end, but you haven't looked out in other ends. When you say that, so don't sit here and make it seem like I presented this person to you and you could have pursued this person. Wrong. Because what you said was, that nigga get all the bitches love him. That nigga get bitches. He got this going for him. He a great dude. That's what you started. He get bitch. Why the fuck am I about to compete with the whole rest of the world? And guess what? That nigga been posting on the T app I don't know how many times because so many bitches want him. Even post, I done seen him 3 posts because he done tell you talk to at least.
We're gonna
put the name out. He talks to at least 3 girls because that means that those 3 girls, whoever was interested in him, posted him and to see if other people talking to him.
So in fairness, right?
Give me him.
Okay,
No.
so in fairness, you're right.
I know.
When we talk,
That's the second time today we heard that, right?
Go to hell. What I'm saying is, I'm still a nigga too. So it's ignorant parts about me. So like, I'm not saying, I never was like, yo, don't fuck with him. You said your argument was y'all know y'all niggas ain't shit because y'all would be putting y'all homegirls on with him.
Correct.
And I'm saying that's not true because I think he's a good person. I led when he get bitches. I'm saying like women think he's handsome. Like it wasn't like I wasn't trying to like I wasn't trying to dog the nigga name. I'm like yo,
you
that nigga fly.
I'm
like yo, it's a fly nigga. All the hoes love him. Like I'm saying, I'm big. That was my way of bigging him up.
Did you then say to him like, hey yo, this Janae?
That wasn't my place.
It is though.
No, I'm saying I'm putting something on the table. This is this. So
That's crazy. So basically, you told me to go after the nigga. When the nigga right there, you could have told the nigga to go after me.
because honestly, I'm closer to you at this point.
So I'm
gonna talk to you.
Hold up. So your point is though, because I think you changed.
She's saying that y'all know her point is specifically y'all niggas know who the fucked up niggas is. And to go dive deeper into it, she was like, yo, because she said this the other day. Y'all know y'all niggas, y'all know y'all friends ain't shit. Because if y'all knew they was shit, y'all be putting them on a lot more women than y'all do, because y'all don't do that. So and I'm like, that's not really true. I'm not matchmaking nobody.
But that also is the capacity.
I would say like, yo.
But capacity.
But niggas ain't got no hesitation to be like, yo, who that?
But I also think it's a value situation, right? Because like what you may deem as ain't shit and what you may deem as ain't shit might be two different things. You might look at it like, yo, he get bitches.
But we don't gotta like move the.
No, I'm saying, like, not moving the goalposts.
I'm not matchmaking. If vice versa, if he was my roommate, right, and you was coming over, I'm like, yo, shorty cool, like, you feel me, like, because we share spaces. Shorty cool, she look good, and she a lover girl, like, so if you try and fuck with her, just be careful, because she gonna want to be in love with you. She ain't gonna want to have fun. Like, that's my experience to you. But that's because we share space. We share space. My man is coming into my space. I'm like, yo, I'm letting you know, he coming here. My man really fly. Like, he really like that. Like, he one of them niggas. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm kind of like putting you on. If there's a dog, like, I done had situations where an old close friend of mine was fucking with one of my line brothers. And I said, yo, we just crossed. I lost a friend like that. I said, yo, we just crossed. He ain't knowing that.
Point right now.
No, I told her. I said, I don't think you want to do this.
Right. So you told her he ain't shit.
No, I said, if you do it, I'm not trying to hear nothing. If y'all go through problems, don't come to me about it. So all I'm saying is, I did both. When somebody good came, I said, yo, my man really one of them niggas.
I was about to ask you that question.
I'm letting you know.
You didn't present it in that way.
What did I say, Janae? Because you said.
I literally just said
I said he a fly nigga.
He a fly
The
nigga.
hoes love him.
He got his shit together. He get
Is
money.
that not?
But
Give you an
time out.
alley-oop?
No,
Am I
time out.
tripping?
No,
That's not
let's be
alley-oop?
clear. That's not how the conversation started. The conversation started because you was like, it was multiple people coming to the house, and you was like, oh yeah, such and such coming. He this and that, and you was like, oh yeah, my man's coming, and
he
like,
the only one that I'm like.
and you said, and all you. No, matter of fact, you wasn't here. I don't remember, but I know at one point in time, it wasn't presented in a way of you should pursue this person. It was presented as all the bitches love this nigga, so you probably gonna love him too. That's how it was presented.
Did I not say he was a fly nigga? Did I not say he was a fly nigga?
That's not the point. You didn't say he's a good man looking for a wife.
Maybe
Savannah.
that wasn't my link. Okay, cool. I'm not about to argue that. I'm just saying, from my perspective, I was really letting you know, like, yo, he one of them.
All right, cool.
So this might be a nigga that's worth it.
So plug it. Then plug it.
Oh,
okay. So going back
this shows you that women ain't shit.
How?
Because she just said, I don't want the nigga got all you on the T-app 3 times. All the bitches love him.
You trying to tell me right now he a good dude. I didn't get good dude from what you said. To me, that didn't sound like he a good dude. It sounded like Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry married now.
Yeah, but that nigga married when he was 50. Not when he was 30.
That's Mike Lowry.
That sounded like some Mike Lowry shit.
He do give me a Mike Lowry.
Exactly, Mike Lowry was.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. You ain't shit.
No.
Mike Lowry was a stand-up cop. Okay,
Mike
saving
Lowry
the
was
world.
a hoe.
No, that's a good man, Savannah. That's a good man, Savannah.
So if you're a good man today, go ahead and plug it, because you know where I'm headed after this. So my thing is you are aware of how I'm moving. So don't act stupid.
Okay, so back to the T-up.
I'll plug it. So back to what I was trying to say. I think it should be a space where women out niggas that's on weird timing, right? And I think niggas should know who these niggas is. Because more niggas need to start standing up. Like, bro, if one of my friends, if I'm presented with a situation where one of my friends is on like on some real weirdo shit, bro, even if he have an excuse for me, I'm gonna tell him like, yo, bro, whatever you doing, it ain't working. So we gotta change it, right? Because that's not cool. Because again, I'm pretty sure, again, I don't know all my friends' situation. And let's say somebody I'm really cool with is posted and it's like, I'm talking about rape allegation, shit like that, right? I'm like, yo, bro, like, how can they even say that? Of course, he's like, man, these hoes lying, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro, well, okay, cool. We gotta get better. Now we know better. Yeah, I might not beat the nigga up, right? Because I'm being real. I'm having an honest conversation. If we're cool, yeah, I might not beat him up, right? But I'm at least talk to him like, yo, bro, come on, bro. We way past that. But also, I mean, it ain't nobody. Like, cause Y'all know I'm the wrong person to have this
niggas
conversation.
shenan once, they gonna shenan again.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm the wrong person to have this conversation. Because I'm so honest in what it is.
No, that means you're the right person. But let me also say this, because we had this conversation before you didn't put the podcast out. But we talked about it.
What?
And you was like, what the fuck y'all want us to do if we find out that a nigga raped somebody? Like, what are we supposed to do? That was a question you asked me.
All right, so let's get it straight, bro. Girls ain't gonna like this. And it's the reality of it. I feel like raping somebody and like
coercion
is so different. Like, it's been times where we were young, bro. I used to hear sayings where a woman would say, if I say no the first time and a nigga give up, I don't want him.
But
these are sayings. And I'm not even about to act like it hasn't been times where I was in a situation and I'd be like, I don't want to. I'm like, man, you might. I'm not about to act like that. I'm never gonna hide who I am, right? Mm-hmm. I understand now because of the climate that we're in. Don't
when they
do
say
that
no,
shit.
exactly.
You ain't know, we ain't know. But I'm not about to act like it wasn't times before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But also, you gotta think about your mentality and the intention, right? Because you got niggas who is like, just like they talk about Bill Cosby was drugging people to have sex with him, right? You got niggas who purposely be like, let me get these bitches drunk so that I can fuck.
Yeah, that's different.
That's
weird.
rape culture.
That's weird.
And that's rape culture.
That's weird.
But what I'm saying is, some people might be like, that's coercion too, because she might have been like, no, but it's like, girl, come here. You keep feeding her liquor, and then all of a sudden she said yes. Now it's, I didn't rape you. You said yes. You willingly did X, Y, and Z. Nigga, you know I was blacked out drunk. It is. So I'm saying it's a thin line.
It is.
When you talk about coercion, we're talking about, now I'm not saying, I think
And
there's a
that's your
difference
MO
between
too.
violently raping somebody and like completely, because at the end of the day, raping somebody, I think a lot of people think like, oh, he held me down, covered my mouth, and he just forced himself. Everybody like, that's rape. Of course. To me, that's violently raping somebody because you are forcing yourself upon me when I'm clearly fighting you the fuck back. Get off of me.
Right.
But when you talk about coercion, you're talking about us sitting here and it's like, it felt nice, we had a moment, and then it's like, but I know that I'm not ready for that and I don't want to do this. And you continuously pushing up on me like, come here, baby, let me. And it's like, I'm clearly uncomfortable. You may not be paying attention to the signs, but to me, I know I'm uncomfortable. My nervous system is unregulated. Get the fuck away from me. And it's like, I like you for real. Like, I was trying to have a moment with you and you constantly are pushing the moment further. For a moment I'm not ready for. So when you constantly do that and you keep pushing yourself on somebody, after they're like, no, and you gotta, if I gotta coerce you or I gotta convince you to fuck me, that's disgusting. Why should I have to convince you to fuck me?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, okay,
we talk about rape culture.
So that's I think the conversation that you're having about is like sexual assault versus rape. So like, but sexual assault is any unwanted, and that's why it's like, it's tricky, right? Because sexual assault, I'm looking at the defense attorney's definition of it, can be defined as having sexual intercourse or interaction or deviant sexual intercourse without somebody's consent. It says sexual assault can fall short of involving penetration or sexual intercourse, such as touching a person's intimate parts, sexual organs, genital area, anal area, inner thigh,
Exposing.
groin, buttocks, breasts without consent.
And
You know
also
what I mean?
exposing your own. I would say, I remember one time I was on a fucking train and this white man put his fucking dick on my shoulder. Yes.
So-
disgusting.
But
That
see,
shit's
with
nasty.
that, like,
Disgusting.
it's, as men in this conversation, it's just kind of like, you really have to be careful. And you really, if it's not, like you said last week, if it's not a hell yeah, it's a hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand where we're coming from because obviously, like you said, coercion and things of that nature, it's like, oh man, like, but at the end of the day, I think that's kind of the season we're in. It's just like, bro, you want somebody that wants you. You know what I'm saying? And wants you with the hell yeah in this particular season. And if it's not right now, it's cool. I'll tell y'all a real story from this week. It was kind of crazy because remember when I was talking about the homegirl that from a while ago where she was just like, I just want to be friends. She actually came back and said that she's moving to another state. And she was like, bro, I appreciate that because you never tried to change my mind. She was like, when I made the decision, like, I actually have a lot more respect for you. A lot of niggas would look at me like, you simping, this, that, and the third. You should have tried it, this, that. People actually said that, right? But at the same time, it's just like, what do you gain at the other end? Yes, you get their body and things of that nature.
So much
but with
pussy
the
out here,
blurred
bro.
lines, because it's blurred lines, and we understand. It's kind of like the officer, the get home safe conversation that we're talking about with black people and police. But if you understand as a man that the lines are not clear, they're not in your favor and things of that nature, bro, it's safer for you to just be like, nah, it's okay. Go home and you can have a conversation with the person after the fact and let her say, okay, nah, I actually did want this from you. Cool. But as opposed to you trying to coerce her and change her mindset, and then now it's being considered sexual assault or, again, coercion in that aspect.
And let's be clear. Sometimes women do tease. There are people who like teasing. There are people who like going through the whole shebang and not doing anything. There are people who do edging. People who do all types of shit. You don't know what people enjoy, right? Especially if this is your first time with this person. So I think that it's valid to be confused. But I also think that it's also very straightforward. A no is a no.
Yeah, that's why I think
it's difficult. Yeah,
I think MO and a few interactions different. It's like, again, like if you had a T-app, right? And you got like 15 chicks saying the same shit, obviously something is true. You know what I'm saying? Couple interactions here. It's hard for me to say like, bro, that's a weird nigga. Especially when we live in a culture, and I'm not defending this whatsoever. When we live in a culture, a rape culture, if we being real, right? Everything is promoted. Look at the rap. I'm 34 years old, right? I understand this now because I'm a grown-ass man. I had to learn some things. I had to understand some things. Bro, some things that was been taught to me when I was a young kid that was pushed on me that I had to unlearn. Yeah. I'm thinking, man, I'm a nigga, I supposed to be fucking these hoes. Nigga, that's the furthest thing from the truth. Nobody wasn't telling me. The rap shit was pushing this shit. Mm-hmm. Fuck these hoes. It's all right, what you say? Niggas don't know how many. Look at that, the difference of way of I answer, right? Yeah. How many girls you had sex with? Why you even asking me that?
I said, do you know the names?
No, I'm saying, like jokingly, right? Whereas though 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I'm probably like, shit, I'm at this number. It's different. You get what I'm trying to say? And it's like, yo, I understand it. And I just think as men, I think it's our job to continue to have these conversations so the young men can see it and not do it. Am I making an excuse for it? Absolutely not. But I'm also not about to like, I don't want to be judgy as a 34-year-old to a 23-year-old when I know the things I was getting into at 23 in college.
For sure.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like, but because I also don't want to come across as no hypocrite. Was I raping bitches? Fuck no. You not, bro? No. Hell no.
No.
But at the same time, I ain't about to sit up here and act like it was nothing inappropriate that was going on either. And I feel like that's why I say people be so far away from the truth. And like, I don't mind having these conversations because we're going to talk about it. And let's talk about it for real so you really can know what it is instead of trying to hide it. And then we never gonna have a conversation. Now let's talk about it. But a lot of niggas, they don't want to be labeled as things, so they don't want to talk about it because they don't want to open up, because they don't want to open up.
I just seen the video. I don't know if y'all seen it. I gotta find it. But it was a video of this nigga. He was sitting on the bench talking to this other guy. And the guy was interviewing him and he was like, asking him, and the dude was like, he basically had like a domestic violence situation. And he was like, well, what happened? And he basically said that he got into an altercation with his ex and he slapped the shit out of her. And the nigga was like, okay, so you put your hands on women. And he was like, well, I just feel like, he kind of was like, he was kind of making it seem like he wasn't guilty, but he was like, but you just said you slapped the shit out of her. And he was like, I did. And he was like, well, what if your daughter came home and told you that a dude slapped the shit out of her? He was like, well, then maybe she deserved it. Like, just stupid shit, right? And it's just like, in one breath, it's like niggas will own some shit that they did, but at the same time, it's just like, you kind of don't want to deal with the consequences of what it is. Because I think a lot of times we feel like, oh, well, you did this, so I'm warranted in what I did. And my thing is, it's the same thing with you can understand and not agree. And at the end of the day, consequences are the consequences. You got to eat that shit. Like, I don't understand why people don't know that. Like, or why people don't accept that. Like, you can sit here and feel like you big man on campus because you slapped her, but then you don't want to go to jail for it. Like, same thing with niggas. You somebody on the streets, you killed my brother. My brother may have robbed you. Do I agree that you should have killed my fucking brother? No, bitch, and I want you dead. But at the same time, if my brother robbed you, I do understand why you could. Because if it was me, I would have killed that nigga too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but you got to be okay with the consequences. So I feel like when it comes to shit like this, like, I'm not saying that like, oh, you 23 and you can get a pass on what you did, or I feel like it has to be a thing of like, nigga, yeah, you younger, you make mistakes, but understand that this is a part of making mistakes.
100%.
This your fucking consequence. 100%. Eat that L.
No, 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. I think that's 100% true.
Can I ask you a question though? Like, from a man perspective, because we never have women on the show like that, right? we're holding each other accountable from that standpoint to the young adults. But what do you say to the women to like not, I guess,
before we even get there though, like, because we still got to have this conversation. Like, when we talk about the TF, like, again, what Janae saying, like, you should be held accountable regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about the accountability that need to be held. I'm talking about
the reality,
preventing it before it happened. And I'm saying that only happens if men have these conversations.
You're talking about the mentality.
Yes.
But we also got to stop blaming everything on the music, because we do say, you just said, and granted, I do feel like music is influential in all of those things, right? But at the end of the day, it's also about community, because we can listen to I can listen to music all I want, but doesn't mean that I can listen to City Girls and say I want this and that, but that don't mean that I'm only dealing with niggas that got money and they better trick on me. That's not true. We don't all live the lives that we listen to in our music. So yes, that may be a thing. Like, I may want it, but that don't mean I'm living it. And so when we talk about stuff like that, we can say the music definitely is persuasive and influential, yes. But also as a community, we should be able to hold each other accountable and say, hey, that shit not okay. Hey, we not living like that. And for men, I think men have to have those conversations and pour into younger men and let them know, like, this is how we move, this is how men move. Because as women, we do have conversations. And granted, yes, women, we do give each other a pass a lot of times. Like, bitch, you get that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we do. And that's with everybody. But women are also still holding women accountable. I think that y'all believe we don't, but we do.
It's not that we don't think, well, to your point, right? Like, about not demonizing, because again, we were all young, right? When I was a child, but when I grew up, I put my childish ways away. That's Bible. So that is evidence that you're going to do childish things. To your point about consequences, yes, it's just like what Wolf was talking about versus like manslaughter versus homicide. Yes, or how you always talk about intention versus impact. One thing that I think that we need to understand is just like, if you kill somebody accidentally or you kill somebody on purpose, the person's still dead. Mm-hmm. So I think that what you're describing is, like, I'm not going to act like there wasn't situations where I may have had a gun and fired into the field, but nobody died. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So there are situations where, like, there could have been a dead body, but because of grace or because of something, I am able to walk through the situation. To that point, though.
A victim is a victim.
No, not that, but also to that point, I think that, like I said earlier, a smart person learns from their own experiences. A wise person learns from the experiences of others. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think that during that time, we didn't have as many examples and as many conversations as this generation is having.
But that's what I'm saying. When I'm saying, like, as men, before we get to the women, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like we have to have these conversations, but a lot of men shy away from it, right? I understand it, but it's like, bro, I have these conversations because if I gotta be the sacrificial lamb or whatever, right? I'm willing to start the conversation even if niggas kill me for it, because it's gonna be a conversation that you're gonna have to learn from. Like, I think, it might sound crazy, right? When I see Diddy and like all these other situations, I'll be like, I'm happy that happened so I can see it. Because some of these things I'm like, damn, I didn't even know that was an issue, right? But I'm happy that happened so I can learn from it. Yeah. So I'm willing to to ignite these conversations so people can see what's right and what's wrong. I don't think those conversations are being had, right? And to the point of like community, that's how it starts, bro. Like, we can't ignore the impact on young men that music had. We can't ignore shit. That probably was the biggest impact. When I'm talking about coming as a man, coming from the hood, the trenches, bro, even just the influence of being a boy, bro. I think I seen somebody talking about how they got raped by older chick. I think it was Deontay. I too experienced the same thing, bro. I was a kid, like 7, 8. Might have been like 9. Mm-hmm. My fucking babysitter, we experienced playing house, having sex. That's molestation for real. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But again, back then, that was looked at as okay. I think I'm lit now. My mom was letting the drug dealers rent my room to have sex with prostitutes. I'm hearing it. In my mind, I'm thinking, I need to be having sex because I'm a man. These are the conversations that niggas is having with kids. So then we can't ignore it. Just like we talk about, I forgot what we all talked about, like black people not getting the same,
grace.
Right? It's similar. These are learned behaviors that's happening. So then that kid become a teenager, and now he got the mentality of over-sexualizing women. And that's all he do. And now when it doesn't happen the way he thinks it happen, he reacts in a way that's unwarranted. Do I think that's okay? No.
Mm-hmm. But you understand.
But have I been in environments where I can see that that's possible?
Yeah.
Yes. It's not okay though. We gotta be able to have conversations like this so they can see the actions of it. from people that they can relate to, not from people in ties, not from people that want to judge them, right? And I'm not in no way, shape, or form justifying it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we gotta be able to have these conversations so people can see and then hopefully look within and say, damn, I'm doing something wrong. Because if you continue to point fingers to blame niggas, right? They all they're gonna do is reject it.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm not justifying nothing. I want to get through to niggas so this can stop happening. And for the niggas that's ignorant and that's continue to doing it, yeah, they deserve whatever come to them. And you know how I feel about that. Niggas really need to get paused to face. I don't even believe it. Like, I think Meek said this a while ago. Like, these niggas don't need to go to jail. And I'm with it. Niggas need to get fucked up. Cause jail was too comfortable. And they doing shit in there that they comfortable with too, that they trying to act like they not okay with, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Like a lot of niggas be on weirdo time and they okay with it, bro. Nah, stay your ass out here with the wolves for real. Because that's how you gonna learn. You get your ass whipped. And like, Brian, I'm old school with this shit, bro. Like, listen.
Not really though.
Bro, I don't know. I'm just saying,
because old school is those mindsets.
Yeah, you right.
So that's what I'm saying. You're not old school with it.
Yeah, because niggas back in the day be like, if she got hair, if it's hair on the grass, it's time to play ball. She old enough to get cross the street, she old enough to get hit. It was sick.
It's just an evolved mindset. It's a mature mindset. Because
you never heard them sayings?
But that's real.
Shit,
but see, that's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said, as men, we gotta, and it's unfortunate, but we gotta undo all these nasty ass cycles that was, bro. This is what I was hearing as a kid, bro. A little bit of hair on shit. I don't know about you, but if she got hair, if it's hair in the field, then it's time to play ball. She old enough to cross street. Is she old enough to get hit? Like, these are sick ass mentalities that niggas been saying. That think about a 12-year-old hearing that shit. You could say that you could say that like whatever he did is wrong, whatever it can be. But look how programmed he is.
Yeah.
That shit is sick as fuck, bro.
You have young kids that are 12, 13 having sex.
Bro, that's sick, bro.
Right,
that's
exactly.
disgusting, bro.
As a result.
So now I just don't want to come from it like as a judgmental. But again, let's get back to the tee-up. I think, like you said, bro, you are a man, bro. And every action has a counter or a equal or counter reaction. So if you do something, you gotta pay that price. And nigga 20, nigga 18, 50. If the price that's being paid is 20, 50 girls saying you on that, then maybe you learn your lesson.
And that's what I said, and that's what I tweeted about it, because I basically was just like, you don't have nothing to worry about. If you're a good dude, you don't have nothing to worry about. If you're not, then yeah, you got some shit to worry about. But even outside of that, we're not just talking about good in terms of rape and things like that, because I do understand that people are posting. But again, what I'm saying is, I'm saying that to say, yes, women might be on there posting like, this nigga do this nigga do that, and it ain't got nothing to do with the real allegations and stuff that really matter. And at the end of the day, there's pros and cons to everything. People violate shit all the time, bro. We use systems to our benefits, whatever. So it was only a matter of time that it was gonna be doing some shit that ain't had nothing to do with it. But my point of it is, if you was out here treating bitches well, there would be nobody to say nothing bad about you. And honestly, when I say you don't have nothing to worry about, I'm just simply talking about it's the little shit that they saying ain't shit to worry about. Oh, his breath stink. Why the fuck? Nigga, go brush your teeth. Shit. You don't have nothing to worry about. Oh, his house dirty. Go clean up. Okay. That's not going to stop the next. It
smut on your neck. Like,
it is, but what I'm saying is that's not big shit. That's not shit you need to worry about. Nobody is dragging you down. All it is telling that bitch don't fuck with this nigga. But realistically, bitches be like, oh, I'm gonna try him anyway.
What I would say is like, the only thing I don't like about it is the unsolicited shit. Like, let's say if I got some personal shit that you engage with, I don't think you should be putting it out there. Let's say hypothetically a fetish, right? Let's say a nigga got some type of weird kink, right? But you did it with him. Now you want to get on the app, say and I don't like the fact that it could be anonymous.
They do that to celebrities and shit.
Yeah, but
too,
but now it's anonymous. So now I'm the only one who
faces the consequences.
Because now they don't even know
that you engage
who's on the other engaged, right?
That's true.
Like, this nigga gay. Whole time you was fucking a nigga with him, right? He like to be pegged. Whole time you was pegged. Like, that's the only thing I don't like, right? Because now you diminishing somebody else without the consequence coming from you.
Again, in that notion, that then means that you feel like the fetish that you have is a negative thing. Because you got to realize that also there are people out there who like that shit. Yeah. So at the end of the day, if I posted this nigga like being pegged, guess what? I just weeded out the system for you. Because now,
that's not
bitch,
true.
I'm not saying it's right, but what I'm saying is now I know if I want to peg a nigga, I can call you. But also, if you want to date a bitch and you start dating bitches and then now you want to peg, you ask her to peg you, now she in a space where it's like, nigga, what the fuck? What if she don't want to do that shit? Now she know.
But what if, like, not even that? Like, I just feel like it's defamation of character. Because what if, like, I could like something and I could be with somebody and never ask of that for them, because I know that that's not the person that I don't like. I respect them enough not to even cross that line.
So
right? But now I'm not
person.
even giving. But now you're not even given the opportunity to deal with somebody because they look at you in a certain way.
You know what I hope this does? I hope that this starts to get people to keep their shit in their pants. I hope that it starts to put things in perspective where it's like, you got to understand that you can't just be giving everything to everybody. You also can't be out here doing any and everything with any and everybody. Everybody been getting away with that shit for years. Everybody been out here. And then it's also a thing, I don't kiss and tell. So of course you can fuck this person, this person, this person. Nobody gonna say shit. Also, as a woman, it's like, okay, I wanted something more from this guy, but then he do something. Now we done had sex and I didn't get anything out of it, and now I don't say anything about it because so now you just out here catching bodies left and right. All right, shut the fuck up. Everybody sit down. Can
we talk about, like, again, the bitter situation from it, though?
For sure.
Right? Like, because we talk about real situations. I think real situations is warranted.
Yeah.
But it be some people out here, bro.
That are just bitter.
Who just bitter and they upset.
That's true.
Right? And I just think, but again, like we said earlier, bro, that's the price of freedom. Like, it's like, yo, it sounds crazy, but we can do whatever we want because we are free. I'm not saying we shouldn't be, but that's literally what it is. People can go out there and kill people because they have opportunity to get guns. Mm-hmm. They can go out there and sell drugs because they have the opportunity to do it. So it's like,
you gotta kind of take the good with the bad.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I think it's
unfortunate. And realistically, like you said, with the whole like the bitter shit, I feel like I tell people all the time, I'm like, I don't like this dude asked me because when I said it, he was like, if the shoe was on the other foot and the nigga put you on the app and say something negative about you that you did to them, whatever. I said, listen, I don't do shit that I can't stand 10 on. So at the end of the day, if a nigga posted some shit on the app and said something bad about me, if I did it, I can own it and say I did do that and I apologize. My bad. Whatever.
And I just don't like to my next point.
But I don't like the anonymous shit because, bro, I got paid.
Well, you also know who it is. If it's true, you know who it is.
No, but what I'm saying is, I got paid to get people reviews up. You can judge me all you want. I say that to say
what?
You don't know who's.
Not even that, bro.
You got paid to give their reviews
to get like business reviews.
Oh, okay. Right? Yeah.
I got paid to do that. Mm-hmm. So that means
you was planting reviews.
No. Because I don't know if that's illegal, but whatever. Yo, but I say that to say, if you get a bitter girl, right? She could have friends. And if she makes up a story, granted, this might sound crazy, or she could make up emails, right? Because it's anonymous. That's why I don't like it.
It's not emails. It's not how the app works.
Bro, I know a guy who got on the app because he used AI to plant himself as a woman.
Right.
So if a guy can do that, I'm pretty sure a woman can make multiple pages.
It's only one login per phone, but it's okay.
One per phone?
Yeah, your phone is on.
I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying, I done seen crazy shit. She convinced hoes to say shit. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised. That's why the anonymous shit is like, bro, like, man, put a name to it.
Yeah.
Put a name to it.
But the purpose of the app started because of that. So that's why the anonymity was included.
And that's why that data leak was really sad, bro, because like you putting out people's
you got
IDs, driver's licenses, selfies.
Now, what I don't know is because if it's people who actually reported their abusers.
Was it sad?
Yeah, it was sad.
You full of shit.
Yeah.
Listen,
as a nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't about to sit up and like, that's what they get. I saw that shit like, now, guess what you get, ho.
No, but listen, but think about the people who, because realistically, even when I signed on, I didn't have to put no ID or nothing like that. I just had to take a selfie. But the reality of it is, imagine if you did let your little sister was actually abused and raped by somebody, and she made a post and said, this person did this to me, and then they found out that she did it, now they come back and get her ass.
That's facts. That's fucked up. What I will say, though, I do, and I ain't trying to like, I don't know, I'm not trying to play it safe or nothing. Bro, if somebody did some shit to you, bro, why the fuck you gotta hide behind an app to write?
Because people are scared.
No, I get that.
Slippery.
Why can't you, bro? I just think, tell the cops, bro. Like, I don't like, I get with the civil cases. I'm not saying, I don't know what's right or wrong. I'm just saying, I don't understand.
You can say tell the cops and that's great, but the problem is that a lot of times when people do that, you have a lot more situations where people experience negative things in that space. I'm already in it. I'm already traumatized. I'm already in a negative space. I'm already depressed, whatever that looks like. I got to get out of this space and be strong enough to face the person that I'm accusing. And then not only that, I got to go through a whole court system. And then not only that, I got to deal with the public. You already got to deal with the scrutiny of it. And it's like, damn, now y'all are calling me liars. And not just regular people calling. You got professional people calling me a fucking liar. You a goddamn attorney and you are saying this bitch is a liar and you putting it so eloquently. Like,
you gotta sit there and watch
that shit, and I have to sit there and eat that. Like, and that is hurtful. I'm already hurting. Crazy. I'm already trying to recover from something. Yeah. It's just a difficult thing to deal with, and it's hard to do. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I was sexually assaulted before, and granted, I haven't really like talked about it. I think every time I speak about it, I'm like, damn, I really was like, but I didn't. When it happened, I didn't do nothing about it. I didn't say nothing to nobody. I never. But when it does come up and when people bring up this person to me and they be like, yeah, so when they ask me about them and they like, and I tell them my experience, like, yeah, this happened. And they be like, oh, fuck no. Like, but realistically, it wasn't like a turmoil thing. Like it was something I had to get over. I feel awkward with this person though. Like if ever in the presence of, or I feel awkward, but at the same time, it wasn't something that I felt detrimental at the moment. But I don't feel like that's something I wanted to go through because I didn't feel super strongly about it. So it's different reasons about why people handle it. But in that you can't. It's the same way like when somebody die around you. I can't tell you how to handle your grief. I can't tell you how to handle your pain. And so it's just like, granted, the court system tried to. They put stipulations on you. Got 7 years to report. You got X, Y, and Z. You know, it's best to do it the next day so you can get a rape kit. Like, of course, these are all things that would help scientifically. But at the end of the day, we're humans. And we're all wired differently. Our emotions are involved. And it's no way to really tell a person how to feel. And sometimes some situations happen and it may not even be, you may have interpreted it differently. You know what I mean? And so it just, it's a hard thing to deal with. And it's hard to even hold people to repercussions and consequences because the reality of it is the law sometimes isn't even on your side anyway.
Yeah, I was going to add to that point. Like you hear a lot of stories and cases of like, and that's why I said it's unfortunate for the women that really do go through things because like those in that manner, because they're like, okay, I tried this. I tried to go through that path. And you have a lot of times like people have talked about like their police interviews and they're like, well, what were you wearing? Why the fuck does that matter? You know what I'm saying? Or things of that nature. Like similar to like how we were having that conversation years ago, dress how you want to be addressed. It's like what I'm wearing shouldn't determine whether or not somebody rips his clothes off of me or feels like I'm going in a particular manner. That's what it should be. But unfortunately, we live in a society that like demonizes people for how they show up, right? In some aspects. So,
yo, any nigga that's out here trying to force himself on a chick, bro, I don't know, right? That shit is...
I met a nigga and he seemed cool, and then 2 days later he was on that damn app and they had court reports and everything.
Well, I think it's just also like...
And the nigga apparently is running from the situation. Like, he ain't even addressing it. Like, but they've... So the same thing you can say and say, you go to the cops, she did. She got a police report. She got all these things. The niggas ain't been touched. He got his family supporting him, whatever. And you out here, you just got my number. Thank God for that damn app. Because what if I was next?
It's a slippery slope, bro. Like, it's truly is like a tricky situation. I think that, again, like you said earlier, there should be safe spaces where women, if they have been assaulted or they have been abused or something in that capacity, where they should be able to speak their truth. It's unfortunate that it has taken that bitter turn where you have people that are talking about things that are not relevant or pertaining to what the subject matter was about in the beginning. But at that same time, to your point, like, there's certain messiness and things of that nature that would be beneficial to other women. Like, okay, if this is somebody that is dirty and clean and things of that nature, that might be a red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that might be something that I want to know. Now, what I kind of have an issue with, time to pivot, is the response from men. Like, I'm all for, because I've been seeing a lot of men, like, they created one app for women. You know what I'm saying? Like, and things of that nature. And
they been ignorant as fuck on it, too.
And I'm cool with the accountability. It's retaliation. It's like, all right, if your intentions was to have this app, because like you said, we had the whole facts, you know what I'm saying? You drop it in the group chat. So like, that's been something, fact checking or making sure or something in that capacity or in regards to women has been something that has been around for ages. But like, when you go out your way to now build the Reddit communities, or it's like, oh, y'all think y'all got one on us, we're gonna get one on you. I think that's corny. You know what I'm saying? Sure, like, 100%. In my opinion. But By no means should you walk into a situation green if you really care about somebody or you're trying to understand like who is this person, because we're not about to sit here and act. And I'm not saying it from like a malicious intent or like I hate women or something, that all women are perfect.
But I don't want to say walking green, because I do think your experience matters, right? And I think I talked about this a while ago. Like, I think like moving away can help with like love, because now, like, I don't like what you did in your past life. As long as you're safe and you ain't bringing nothing like to me that can like jeopardize my life, that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because like you had fun or whatever. Think about you go to college, everybody got the experience. They know this person had sex with this, da.
Day one versus day two.
Right. I meet you. Whatever you did, don't like, that might have built your character. You went through character building. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it made you.
Now you know something.
Right, now you know something. And now I benefit from it,
You
right?
know how to treat a man.
Now imagine if I know all your college friends, I know all the niggas you fuck. It's like, now I don't want to fuck with you. It skewed my way.
It's an ego thing.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I do think, I don't want to say green, but I do think like having your own experience does matter. Yeah. But like, I wanted to get to the point of like, because this is unfortunate, and I'm wondering like, how do we have the balance of protecting the woman that really go through these situations, right? But also holding accountable the woman who stretched the truth, I guess. Like, that's the slippery slope that...
It is. And it's a hard line to cross. Like, it's hard to figure out, to be honest. Like, if we had to figure it out, we would know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that it's just really conversations. It's just really like getting the truth out of people. And sometimes, you know, like I said, I think it's, you know, those moments where it's like people, when you talking to an attorney, and that's one thing that they always do, right? They'll cross you up with questions, asking constant questions, and it confuses you, whatever, and then you say the wrong thing, and it's like, I got you, moment, you lied, right? And a lot of times it's not the lie, it's just I'm really like, emotions overwhelmed. I don't know, anxiety, I don't know I'm just trying to answer as truthfully as possible, but it's hard to, and then I gotta recall, which puts me in another stressful state. I think, you know, situations like that are always hard, but I also feel like that's why I am a avid person for promoting like just consent, like having those conversations. Like for me, like when a nigga is too sexual up front, block. I ain't even hold you. I met a nigga one day and he was like, "You so beautiful." The next day he sent me sexual pictures and I blocked him immediately. You moving too fast. Relax. We ain't even. And I tell people all the time when people ask me if we could have went on a couple dates, whatever, but we haven't even spent time in a intimate space, and you think that we about to be sexual? No, we're not.
Does Tom matter at all in that? Because hypothetically you met that guy, let's say 10 years ago, right? But your experience is always your experience. And let's say somebody asks you about that guy, you're like, I don't know, when I met him, he was a creepy semi-all, but he evolved. Like, does Tom matter in things like that?
I think people absolutely evolve, right? And I think people grow. But I think that for me, I'm one of them people that you gotta show and prove. So if I know you a fuck nigga, or I know you did this shit, it's just like rehabilitation. When niggas go to jail, like some people come out and they be right back to their shit. Some people come out and they be in a different space. Like it all varies, but you gotta show and prove. Just like I said, just like you come out and if you tell me like I'm a better man, I did. The first thing is admittance. You have to admit it. You gotta own it. If you can say, yeah, I did do that, and you know what? And at first I thought it was funny. I thought it was whatever. But now I know that that's some weird shit. Or I thought that was regular. I thought that was normal. But now I know.
That's how I feel.
And I know it because X, Y, and Z, and this how I feel about it now, or this how I manage things now, or maybe I was impulsive. Or if you can own your shit and recognize, like, yeah, I did do that, and it you can look at me weird, but I'm not that person no more. If you can own that and say and show me why, explain to me why you not that no more. Because if it was your mentality, tell me how your mentality changed and why you in this space today. But if you can't give me none of that and you can just be like, I just don't do that no more. Why? Why you don't do that no more? I just don't. Well, then you ain't grown and I don't fuck with you.
Last question. I know we gotta go. I know you gotta go. When women say like men don't protect like women, especially in these specific situations.
Yeah.
What is the expectation for a nigga that find out that his homie is said rapist or just creep?
Can I change that question up a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead. Because you know I explained.
What does protection look like to you all as women? Like, what do you want from?
But no, and specifically in
that situation. Yeah. Though, but like, what does protection look like?
A lot, and I can't speak for all women, but I can speak for myself. Protection looks like respecting what I said, and in some way siding with me and saying like I'm gonna stand on your side. And it's the thing, like I don't have to be just because I'm on your side doesn't mean that I'm against this person. And I think that a lot of people, just like me saying being pro-black, doesn't mean that I'm anti-white. It just means that I'm pro-black and I'm promoting the health and wealth of this community. So y'all can do what y'all want to do. I'm not beating you down. I'm not saying that, you know what I mean? But what you're not going to do is cause harm over here. So it's the same thing, I think. It's just standing beside me. And in those moments, not making excuses for, not giving, maybe, I don't need that. Nigga, I know what the fuck I experienced, and I'm telling you what I experienced. And you can own that and say, I'm sorry you went through that. I recognize that, and I would hate to be in a position where I felt helpless or felt whatever that looked like for you, right? And when it comes to, I guess, the relationship with that other person, like in that space, it's simply like having a conversation and holding them accountable. And if they, depending on how they respond, because a lot of times a lot of people be in denial. If a nigga in denial and it's like, he ain't do it, it's like, what kind of man are you to say, to just accept, like, I didn't do that, bro? You know what I mean? Because it's like, realistically, if a nigga's saying he didn't do it, but it's kind of evident that you did. Or even if it's not evident, like, bro, even if you didn't do it, the fact that you put yourself in this position to even be called or placed this, that's a problem. What are we learning in this space? Now this is a learning curve because, okay, you was in this space. She said this will happen. You saying this, do you understand like what this looks like? Do you understand or see how? And if a nigga can't sit here and be like, yeah, I do. And you know what? I won't be in that position no more. If a nigga is constantly like, nah, it's like, nigga, you're fighting a battle right now for real. Because realistically, anybody can see. If you can't see where you fuck up at or where you put yourself in a position to possibly be fucked up, they're just like kids. We all they're gonna learn. You're gonna get an ass whooping at some point in time in your life. You're gonna be punished at some point in time. You're never gonna be a perfect kid. You're never gonna be a perfect person. But when you fuck up, or if you put yourself in a position where, just like a kid can go be hanging with their friends, and their friends go rob the store, and they don't really know too much, but they there, and then they drive off. Nigga, now you in trouble. And but I didn't do anything. But you sitting there putting yourself in a position, you hanging with people, you in a space where you ain't got no business. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. So I feel like for me as a woman, if I was to go through something like that and I say this is what happened, stand beside me and hold my hand. Don't sit here and make it seem like, well, maybe, or try to give me reason as to why it could have happened. And not to say that you're saying I deserve it, but you're saying that it's a possibility that like, maybe you should have did something. No matter what I did, I didn't deserve that. And when it comes to the other side of things, it's just looking at them and making them own that shit. And if they can't own it, then I feel like as a man, you shouldn't be fucking with niggas who can't own they shit. It ain't even about just like good, bad, or indifferent. It's really about the fact that like you a fucked up person because you can't own your shit. Like you're a child. At this point, we grown. We growing in life. I should be able to talk to you and say, hey, this ain't right. Even if it ain't all the way factual, ain't all the way true, this is her experience. Can you not view how she may have felt, how this may, you know what I mean? And as a person, I just feel like they got to be able to be human enough to say like, okay, I get that.
Yeah, it's a very sensitive topic, right? Like everything that we talked about today. So to that point, like, I think, and I hate to draw this comparison, but prison culture, bro. If you pay attention to how, when you go to jail with those allegations, pedophilia, rapists, things of that nature, you are dealt with because from a community standpoint, it's like we don't stand for that as men. Now, I'm not saying that's how we have to deal with it,
but I can't even say that's true now because I just don't know that to be true. I don't.
What? Like
there's so many pedophiles in the world, and we hear how niggas get killed in jail. And
I mean, you do hear.
Not saying that niggas should be getting. Well,
no. I'm not saying. Well,
I'm just saying. I don't
honestly,
know.
jail culture nowadays, they don't even ask them. You ask your charge, it's a problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't ask me my charge because you really don't know what the answer gonna be. And if a nigga say what his charge is, a lot of times they hide it. But in some instances, when it is pedophilia and shit like that, if it's a big known case, they usually get dealt with sometimes. Or even in some instances, like the COs will know, and they'll slip it to them like beat that nigga ass. Like, that's just from what I know of jail culture. I ain't gonna speak too much on it. I ain't been to jail.
Me neither, at all. And I don't plan on going there. But I think that from like a community standpoint, outside of the jail,
it's
like
unacceptable.
before it gets to the jail. No, like how do you hold people accountable?
And I don't, but that's the thing though. I don't even think it's a thing of like, I don't think it's a thing of we should beat their ass because realistically, you gonna go to jail.
Well, you about
that,
to
right?
say you have an opinion about it? How do we hold people accountable?
I was going to say like, once you understand, similar to what you're saying, if you can take accountability for it and recognize this is a problem, like then there is like a reconciliation because you're not thrown away.
Yeah.
It's if you don't see, like if you did something wrong, man to man, it's like you said, there has been situations where that could have gone left. But you can acknowledge that. I think the problem is the culture is we can't see past our nose a lot of times. We are rooted in our entitlement as men. Like, again, some people feel as men like you should want to do this with me. Every woman is not going to want to lay down with you. That's understandable. Even in our, we've seen it. You know what I'm saying? There's joints that be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. And I think as men, it's like, if you can take accountability for like, yes, I did feel this way. The reason why it was for this way, then I think there is reconciliation in that aspect, right? You can hold people accountable. It's like you said, we have the conversation. Why did you feel this way? What was the logic behind it? You could have been drunk. You could have had a bad day and things of that nature. Okay, now you're having another conversation because now it's like, what are the steps that lead you to move in this way? You could literally have a mental illness, meaning you need to be institutionalized, because that is a real thing too. You have some sick niggas out here that have schizophrenia, that have certain things of that nature, that literally their logic is impairing them.
And not even just schizophrenia and shit like that. It's literally, you just have you're mentally skewed.
But that's what I'm saying. So you have to, and those are people that I think literally can't hold themselves accountable because you have a mental problem, not justifying it, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that there are conversations that we need, like you said, we need to continue to have conversations as men so that, and I want to say this carefully, but like the same way we create safe spaces, we need for us to be vulnerable about like our feelings and emotional spaces. We need to create safe spaces for men for when they fuck up.
But also, I think that the difference is that it's like, does it come off judgy? Because realistically, let me say this. If a man had a conversation with you and he was like, yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. I seen this 13-year-old and I thought she was fine, and I really think about it though. Because what you're saying is, you talking about being proactive so these things don't happen. There are people who have this mentality and think like it's okay to do that. And we can't do nothing until we catch them in the act. You've already caused the trauma. You've already caused the hurt. You've already caused the pain. And now we gonna persecute you for that. Was it a safe space to say, hey, I'm having these bad thoughts and I need to check them? You need to be checked into a mental, and we need to rewire your thinking. Is that a possibility? Like the reality of it is people are afraid to admit because they know that it's wrong.
So I'll tell you one thing I always promote on the show. Bro, we are human. We gonna have crazy thoughts, bro. It ain't what you think. It ain't how you feel. It's about what you do.
Yes.
That's it. You feel me? Like, so I'm not about to, I get it. I'm not judging you for what you think. Nigga, I'd have had some crazy thoughts.
Lots.
Probably not to that extent.
Never.
But like I've had other crazy thoughts, and who am I to judge? You know what I'm trying to say? So like, it ain't about what you think. It ain't about how you feel. It's about what you do, right? It's about your actions. So like at the end of the day, bro, I do think we got to get better. I do want to have a conversation, maybe not today.
Yeah.
Because I do want to have a conversation of like women who are women accountable too, right? This ain't the space for that. I do like to like break things down, because when we having a conversation about one thing, I want to keep it there, right? Because like a lot of times what happens, we having these podcast conversations, and then all people want to do is divert. Like they just want to like, you have a conversation and they can't even hold themselves accountable because all they want to do is point the finger back at you. It's like, nigga.
Let's just talk about this subject
Let's
matter.
talk about this one particular thing.
You did a
Let's
great
handle
job of that
this,
today. I appreciate that.
We go there. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't even want to get caught up in that. Like, we ain't even on that. It's 1% better. Hopefully this conversation move you in a direction to get 1% better than you was yesterday. And man, let's keep having these great conversations, bro.
Nah, it was a good conversation.
Janae, we appreciate you. We know you trying to go find a man and shit, so we're gonna let you go.
Why you gotta put my business on the
You
net?
said it.
Sure did.
You said you don't try to go to the
yeah,
I'm going to the net too. You heard?
Shut up.
I'm in there.
You're not welcome.
Let me ask you a random question. I got in on a light note because we've been talking so serious today. If you're watching a show on your phone, what do you call it? Is it a TV show?
It's a show. You just said it.
What you think?
What the fuck you doing?
I'm just asking you a question.
You wouldn't say because it's on your phone, it's not on the TV.
I'm just asking you.
What is it, bro?
I don't know. I'm asking you what you think.
I don't know. What's the joke?
It's annoying. It was literally a debate. Like somebody was saying that it's still a TV show.
So technically, it was made for TV.
Yes.
If it's made for TV, it is titled a TV show.
You can just
because
watch
you
it
can
other
access
places.
it and watch it in other places doesn't make it any less of a TV show.
I think it's just a show.
You're a man You're not gonna be any less of a man no matter where the hell you are, no matter what their standards are. You're still a man.
No, I mean, it's some things that will make him less of a man, but whatever.
That's a fact.
Like
I'm
rape.
not. But what she said?
I said like rape.
She is crazy.
I just was
That
tying it
does.
back into the conversation.
That does
And I'm
make me
dead
less of a
ass.
man,
You're not
right?
no man.
Oh, yeah. I thought you sounded like he getting raped.
Whoa.
Jay, what the fuck?
You said like, I'm like, damn, like shit. I thought that was you. I'm like,
nah, I don't think that makes anybody
Episode
less of a man.
over. I don't
Yo.
even know how we got here.
yo,
We're
yeah,
trying to
no,
add
right,
1%
right.
better.
Yeah, if you do that, yeah, facts, you less of a man. Yo, let people know where to follow you at, man. We got to get out of here.
Janae Music, Janae Music. If you can't spell music, don't follow me.
Alexander the Blanc. I pray that you all accept us for another episode after this one.
Mr. J Hill. It's a wrap. We
1%
out,
better.
guys.
We out.
Sheesh.